Hello everybody and good evening. Welcome back for some more Phoenix Dota Season 3 Open Division Australia side. That was a mouthful. I am your caster for tonight, Anna the caster, and tonight joining me is Plate. Say hello, Plate.
Hello, Plate.
Alright. I can already tell we're gonna have
I
a
did
blast
what you told
together.
me.
We're gonna have a blast together, to say the least.
You told me to say hello, Plate, so I did. What do you want from me?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure. Let's move on. Alright, so now we're gonna be watching Courier Lives Matter taking on Minor League Gamers. This was actually requested to me by Reaver. So if Reaver's over here anywhere, shout out to you. You wanted it, you got it. I'm actually down to cast games that people want me to cast instead of me handpicking it myself. But anyways, Plate, looking at the bands, looking at the first pick so far, thoughts and opinions, let's get into the draft.
First picking Oracle is super brave. This is basically telling your opponents you suck, you can never find me, and then you emote in their face while you sit in trees and try to save your friends. A lot of counters to Oracle, though, that are really, really easy and really, really popular. Things like the Tusk that can throw the shards into the trees and find the Oracle as snowball on top of them, make it hard to save. You can get like a Night Stalker, for example, for that extra vision through the tree line again. The Silencer was one that I was going to bring up. That global silence stopping any way the Oracle could help their teammate. And this is the kind of thing you have to be worried about if you first pick this Oracle. If you're in the position, you're trying to put tempo on your opponents, you're really picking this hero to enable a core of yours, suddenly the Silencer hero comes out and all your team fight is up the wazoo. You can't support your teammate. So I'm really curious to see how Courier Lives Matter transition this Oracle, whether they're going to backpack it a little bit or if the Oracle's going to have to itemize against the Silencer at some point. But I really like the way that minor league gamers are starting this draft, and this Silencer pick perfectly segues them into a Dawnbreaker as well, which is just going to be devastating.
Something I've noticed about what you mentioned, right? You pick the Silencer, global, Oracle can't really do anything. He's basically forced to get like a Yule Scepter or a Lotus, right? I have played Silencer against Oracle yesterday and today. I have lost both games as a Silencer. I think it might be a me thing.
That's a skill issue. that's a skill issue, brother. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it is a skill issue, but from what I've noticed with the lineup that the Oracle has, one of the games it was a Faceless Void carry, but I think the common factor was carries or an offlaner that can buy a Lotus Orb, like a Mars. I lost to a Mars, and I also, if I'm not mistaken, the Oracle might have had a Puck on his team. I'm not too sure though, but something I noticed was how the Mars had actually second item, the Lotus Orb, just to really get involved in the game. So not necessarily, Oracle didn't even get Yule Scepter until late in the game. But as long as you have a relatively tanky team, you don't really need the Oracle to quote-unquote save you with the Silencer, right?
Yeah. It does stop any of the cheese, I would say, like the Huskar is a really popular one with the Oracle. I think that's really just the main one. There are other combos, but like a Gyrocopter, for example, is one that we see with the Oracle. But you're stopping... Yeah, this is a good pick. If Batrider ever abducts the Oracle, you're in for a Wither Herd. It's going to be so difficult to play these team fights.
Yeah, the thing with Batrider though, I've been seeing I had a Batrider that went mid, and he went stoked if I'm not mistaken. Would you prefer for this Batrider to be in the mid, or do you think it should be better in the +4 position?
I think you could still have it open. You don't have to make that decision right now. Wait for Courier Lives Matter to pick up a couple of heroes. If you commit to it being mid now, you might run into some issues where it gets like an unfavorable matchup. Like if you get a Batrider into an SF, it's over for Batrider. Yeah. You're just gonna get raised to death every time.
Have a shaman.
Yeah. Yeah. So Courier Lives Matter are going for what I like to call the noob draft, which is when you pick 2 supports first, and then you pick your cores after. Sometimes it's okay to just pick your... Yeah, why not?
I'm surprised Axe actually fell through. Third pick, by the way. on the axe. That is
Terrible into Batrider though.
Hey, you do have a point, right?
Yeah, really bad into Batrider, and the silencer honestly kind of sucks too a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Let's emphasize how you said this was the quote unquote noob draft, right? Which I agree with you. Not a lot of teams would do this, but this is the open division.
I'm just saying, if you want, listen, if you're a drafter, you're watching this cast back, I'm gonna give you the biggest tip you've ever heard of. You can first pick a core, okay? You can use some of your first round bans to secure your core pick. You could ban the silencer and first pick Dawnbreaker. What is the other team gonna do about it? Nothing. Probably cry and moan because you have a Dawnbreaker on your team and you countered the only feasible counter to it in this patch. What you know, like what? You're worried about a Nyx pick? I haven't seen Nyx win a game since 2020. Like, hello?
But no,
it's ridiculous.
This is open division plate. This could be a mid Nyx, you know? Juggernaut's gonna be the pickup.
Oh, why would you pick Jug into Axe? Okay. Okay. Oh no. You had one job, minor league gamers.
Hey, I guess they really like the Jug pick here. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Sure.
Seconds remain.
I hate this.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk for a bit. Give me give me 3 or let's go with 3. Give me 3 heroes that would have been better into Axe.
3 heroes better into Axe. Let's go with say a Drow Ranger first. Would have been really good into Axe. You could go Faceless Void even would have been really good this game, so you can Chrono the Oracle Shaman. Let's see, the third one, we're gonna go with Luna, because you don't care about the axe at all of the hero, you just pop ulti and run at him. I can go with more. Do we want more? What about Life Stealer, huh? That would have been really good. Oh, Life Stealer would have been amazing this game.
Amazing. So, I'm really curious, because Wraith King position 1, I remember some people telling me that it's basically dead.
It is.
Why would they consider Wraith King
1? Could be a mid.
Oh no,
we don't know.
Can we keep Wraith King on 1? Just keep him on 1, man.
No, it's not a mid. It's not a mid. So if let's put ourselves in the mind of Courier Lives Matter. How do minor leagues gamers win these team fights? They blow their ults, right? Yep. Omni Slash, Dawnbreaker ultis, Global Silence. These are really long cooldown abilities. And one of the things that Wraith King is really good at is playing against those long cooldowns. Your ultimate is going to be up every time you get Global Silenced, every time you get Dawn ulted, every time you get Omni Slashed. So you're going to have that second life to come back and fight again. The problem is, your first life isn't even really that important, and your second life also not really that important. The hero's just not in a great spot right now. The numbers are a little bit too low. Strength carries, besides like Sven and Lifestealer, aren't really in the meta right now. And I think that really just comes down to a lot of the other, like the Agi carries, for example, really favor things like the Mjolnir, really favor things like Aghanim Scepter. You'll notice that a lot of the carries like building Ags now, and they can use their agility, their fast attack speed, and their damage, and the itemization of a little bit more stat-heavy items to really bulk themselves up and get to a point where they're basically just as tanky as a Wraith King with the armor that they have. So, you know, when it comes to this Wraith King versus Juggernaut matchup, Jug's just going to be able to spin through all the skeletons, pop a Mjolnir on top of himself, and kill the Wraith King. But the problem is, you got an axe, and you build Mjolnir on Jug first item, you're going to get yourself killed on call every single time.
I was actually looking through my messages. Aegis told me to mention the Herald reviews by Jenkins for this game.
Hey, you know what? Wraith King buys an Aghanim Scepter and then Oracle can survive.
You just mentioned Husker.
Gosh, they did. Why would they do it, man? Why would you do this to yourself?
Alright.
They banned DP Necro.
Well, much to the dismay of late here.
If the Dire pick Ember Spirit, I'm going to throw up. Please don't pick Ember. Pick any ranged hero. Any.
Okay.
I don't care which one it is.
Let's play another game, Plate.
There's still Nature's Prophet!
Give me 5 heroes that
There's
you
still
would pick
Nature's
against
Prophet!
Huskar.
Dude, there's a Nature's Prophet in the pool right now. You could go Puck. Puck is super fine this game. I've even seen Earthshakers do well against Huskar because you just burst him down from, like, when he's at 200 HP with your Enchant Totem. I've seen... You could put your Batrider mid against the Huskar if you really wanted to. You could do... You can't do any of the spirits. Invoker is decent. Shadow Fiend is still fine. It's playable. I mean, there's still options. I think the Invoker's probably my go-to in this game, just because you kind of just want a hero that can cast spells to help your team out.
Choose your hero.
What the
Wait, this might
What?
be Batrider mid. This might be
This-
Batrider mid. Hold on, let me go check the players real quick.
Is this Batrider mid?
I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think it is. I think
Is this a Dazzle
it's
mid?
a Dazzle mid. Slap is registered as their 2 and 3 player. Wait, who's their... Okay, so obviously Psyshock's gonna be the carry here.
Yeah. Yeah. Iceman is a 3. Anarchist has to be a support. There's no way it's Silencer mid.
You're okay. Thoughts and opinions, by the way, Plate.
I
What do you
don't. I
think was
can't
about
think.
draft?
My head hurts. I'm gonna go with Dire on this one, even though they threw the draft with this Juggernaut and Dazzle pick. I just don't know if this Huskar is gonna have the kind of game that Guji thinks he's gonna have. I think Oracle's gonna have a hard time. The thing about, like, this level of Dota is you have to think about ease of execution. That is the #1 go-to tiebreaker for draft. I feel like this Dire lineup is super easy to execute on. You just Omni Slash, Global Silence, Dawn ulti, done. Right? That, like, you're gonna win a team fight doing that. So that's where it begins and ends for me. This Radiant lineup, the Oracle has a really specific job in keeping the Huskar alive. Axe is going to have a hard time jumping in and out of fights. I mean, the magical burst damage from... There's not really a ton of magical burst damage per se, but there's a ton of damage over time from the Dire, and that makes the reinitiation play that Axe likes to do really difficult. Wraith King is not a carry hero that's very popular at the moment for good reason. I just think there's too many hills for Radiant to climb to get to a point where they can be competitive in team fights, especially once level 6 rolls around for the Dire. It's gonna come down to lanes. They gotta dominate at least 2 of the 3 lanes, I think, for them to have a chance.
Alright, with that being said, thank you very much, Plate. Let's introduce these 2 players, these 2 teams first. So, on the Radiant side, that's CLM, Mad Godfather and the Oracle, Flunker, Axe, Guji, Huskar, Orphan, Shadow Shaman, King, Inarion. I hope I said that correctly. On the Wraith King. On the Dire side, that is minor league gamers, if I'm not mistaken. Anarchist on the Silencer,
Yep.
Slap, Dazzle, Reaver, Batrider, Psyshock, Juggernaut, Iceman, Dawnbreaker, and both these 2 teams rearing up for a rune fight here in the river. And it looks like Axe
I got
is
this
gonna be
ward
pushed
down.
The battle begins.
I mean, this ward is a pretty unique spot. I've never seen a ward
Oh.
placement like that before.
Orjazen connects there on top of Iceman. Will secure the rune onto Flunker. And no one is bottom. Guys, there's a rune here.
Guys, there's 4 runes total, and 2 of them. Oh no, Iceman's gonna get it. Deny! Mad Godfather, you have a right brother, you have a right click! You were never gonna get. Oh no, it's one of these games. It's one of these games.
I think Mad Dog had the idea to deny it, but it looks so funny because when Dawnbreaker picks it up, Mad Godfather just like stared at it.
He just stood there. He was like, guys, it didn't work.
We're off to a wonderful start. When did you say Plate? Wonderful start.
Oh, dude, I'm so used to casting like 10k plus MMR players. They like, you know, do things that are just second nature to them, and I watch this, and I'm like, well, I gotta divide 10k by 1/4, and then we're there.
You know, Plate, we should never
Yep.
forget where we came from. At some point,
buddy,
we were like this.
My earliest Dota 2 memory is playing as a Weaver and getting run down by a Brown Boots Dazzle level 1.
Oh,
That is my
side.
earliest
Dota
Dota 2
Father.
memory.
Oh, he's gonna fall down to Iceman. He's the first to hit level 2. No chance for the Oracle. Not a good start for that Oracle. Like what you said. It's one of those things that you mentioned the Oracle has to do involve dying.
No, he actually doesn't want to die. That's pretty important.
Dire's
And
middle
you
tower
think
is
that the
under
Oracle
attack.
has a favorable matchup in this lane bottom too because he has a purge for the Batrider, but Batrider didn't even use sticky napalm. He's got the flame break already, leveled sticky napalm at second. And this level 2 on this Dire lineup bottom is just really overwhelming. You might be hard pressed to find a kill on this Radiant side bottom lane. I don't think you can kill a Dawnbreaker and a Batrider. They're just too elusive for you. It's gonna come down to, being out positioned, but they already have an XP advantage, and all these creeps are here, so they're banking a lot of golden experience right now.
Topside, Orphan. He's gonna just straight up TP out. Strongest spell in the game. Barely gets away. Foul play could have activated there. Not quite. But
Nope,
that
not
leaves
quite.
that leaves the axe all alone topside.
I'm surprised the Centaur didn't stomp. I don't know what caused it to not stomp. They're worth more than 3 units around it. It's very bizarre.
Maybe it's rigged.
It is rigged.
Rigged in favor
Also-
of open.
Anarchist doesn't know the play. By the way, if you're a support player, you want to figure out, dude, this stupid axe hero with triple. Oh no! Why did I click on the axe's items?
Bottom side, by the way.
No.
Inarian, they tried to go on top of the Batrider. Batrider's dying to the skeletons. No way! The skeletons run down Reaver. Mad Godfather, he's fine. Iceman's forced to tuck tail and run. And the axe items. Oh no.
Come and get it.
Big call there. But gonna use it to run away.
Okay, so for those that don't know, Axe typically goes triple ring of protection, level 1, and that is for the Battle Hunger. Now the Battle Hunger damage stacks on the armor that you get. Also, having an extra 6 armor in the lane turns out to be really good. So you have like 10 armor at level 1. You can out-trade the Juggernaut, eat the creep wave, spin to win, and just Battle Hunger the enemy support. And typically, what really high MMR players do is they will buy a Sentry Ward. So the Silencer would buy a Sentry Ward, hit it like 4 times to get it to 1 hit away, and then once you get
Oh, spin. Look at the move speed! The move
Oh,
speed!
he knows! He knows, dude! Run away from spin! Long story short, denying a Sentry Ward actually takes away Battle Hunger. Fun fact.
Shadow wave.
Yep.
Killing wards in general, I think. I think if you kill
And-
anything,
yes.
right? Almost anything.
It is if you kill anything. It is.
Looking at mid lane, usually you would see Husker and Dazzle on the same team. I think this was maybe around 2018 when my friends would always go like, "Hey, you want to run Husker Dazzle?" Blah blah blah. Yeah,
Yep.
good times, good times. Those are simpler days. Dota 2. Bottom side, nice man. Gonna try to use the Star Breaker against an area. We'll be able to walk away on. Okay.
Mid lane is not, I would say, going as well for Gucci as he would like. Slap is staying pretty competitive in terms of the CS, though there are a handful of denies more for the Huskar, so he will get level 6 a bit earlier. Huskar's one of those heroes that, like, you die, you take, 2 bad deaths, and your game is over. You can't afford really any bad death on this hero. Are there good ways of killing in this game? Not bursting him from 100 to 0, but there are definitely bad teamfight positionings that could happen for him. You get, you go in with the life break and the Dawn ulti on top of you, plus global silence, you could find yourself falling that
mid
way.
lane, life break on top of Slap. Slap does not have Shallow Grave, does not have his ultimate.
Whoa!
Oh, the Shadow Wave! Almost brought down Gucci. Close, but not close enough. Ooh.
Slap may have had the kill there if he backstepped a little bit and got the range creep involved in that.
Illusion Rune picked up here by Gucci. I get the regen up again, so this might be another goal, actually, if Slap's not careful enough. But, oh, there's the level 6.
It's not really gonna help him though, is the problem.
Upside, hold on, there's gonna be a spin. Axe gonna get the kill first. Foul play activated, side shot gets it, but the spin secures a kill at the side shot.
First.
Blunker used to solve a little bit too early, so Anarchist cancels it out, but doesn't save the carry's life. Bottom side, Wraith King falls down, missed that kill.
Tower is under attack.
And mid, oh,
And mid.
we are missing everything.
Tower is under
Dazzle
You're
didn't have
missing it.
mana.
I'm fine.
Dazzle did not have
No,
the mana, by the way. Guys, your carry's gone.
Guys.
Guys,
Yeah,
took
there
a-
you go. that took so long, actually.
We're gonna need a
Hey.
clean up in the middle lane. Clean up middle lane, thank you.
Do you even care about your courier?
Can I just say also, this Huskar build is backwards.
what do you mean,
You want to go. You want to go max your burning spear first because it does more. It does more damage.
because of incendiary, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because of like the mana burn, that it like the damage it does to yourself doesn't scale, but the amount of burn damage that you do to your opponents does. So you want to max that out, and then, like, yeah, having 4 points of Berserker's Blood is cool and all, but it's not entirely important.
Well, he got the kill on the
And
Dazzle.
also, even having also 1 point in Inner Fire is really good too, just as a silence.
Going into the Dazzle, right?
So you can, yeah, especially against the Dazzle, so that he can't grave himself.
Assuming Dazzle's gonna get the grave in the lane. So far, I think the mindset right now for the Dazzle, he'll max out Poison Touch and then get the level of Shallow Grave.
The thing about Dazzle, like, yeah, I would actually get a point in grave, so that I can grave myself and TP out of the lane if the Huskar ever to do anything to me. I'd be able to save myself, right? And then like, yeah, sure, you're out of the lane, but at least you're not dead. And that's the worst thing you do is Huskar's almost always gonna free farm his lane. You don't want to give us on top of that.
3-3 right now to score. Top side, another call, another spin. And he's trying to shackle through the spin. Orphan has to run away. Iceman TP's up top. No Solar Guardian needed, as they're gonna get a freebie on the Shadow Shaman.
And I'll do my thing.
Ace Rune picked
He's
up
just
here by
exercising
Gucci.
He's just exercising his ability to cast Shackle on a Magic Immune target.
Tower is under attack.
So maybe you can get him next time. Bottom side.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-oh, Gucci. Hunting. Just a creep wave. I think they're trying to look for the Dawnbreaker or maybe even the Batrider, but Gucci takes a very big U-turn back to mid.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's fine. It was a haste turn, so it's not actually going to take him that long to get. Oh no, he's doubling back. He sees the Dawnbreaker. He really wants this kill. I think they want to kill the Dawn before level 6.
I think so too. They're willing to rotate
Dazzle's
even
here
Orphan
too.
down here. Dazzle is here. No Shallow Grave yet. Oh, they're gonna die. Jumping in, they're gonna use Fortune's End as well. On top of the Huskar, Global Silence will be coming out in this fight. And this Huskar is left all alone. Inner Finder used. He's gonna get spun on. Iceman gets that kill.
Children of light have faith, but I
Spinning
honor
here
them
on top of
with
Mad Godfather Mad. He's gonna fall down as well. Super Nun, Wraith King force a TP out of here. Good grief, they brought the entire army of MLG down to the bottom lane to help out the Dawnbreaker.
Is under attack.
You know what? I actually really like that play from the Dire too, because you didn't use Dawn ulti for that. You only used Global Silence, and we talked about it. The Oracle couldn't do anything to help the Huskar out, and I think there was a big misplay on that initiation as well. The Oracle used Fate's Edict on the life break for Huskar, so Huskar was at full HP when he went in. Which is not what you want. You want to be low HP. You want to play at that low threshold so that you can get the extra attack speed. And by using the Fate's Edict to stop him from taking damage on the initiation, he had no attack speed. He was basically just a tree walking around.
Hold on. They're saying that my audio is bugging out. Is my audio good,
Oh, good.
guys? I don't know. Oh, bottom, mid-side, River. There's gonna be a lasso on top of Mad Godfather. Solar Guardian going through on top of the Husker once again. Back-to-back hits for him. Mad Godfather isolated as well. Axe even takes a tumble topside solo bolo to the Axe. It is lagging. Okay,
I'm
that's a little
lagging?
bit. I think you have to rejoin. Let's see. Orphan gets ran down. Would you mind rejoining? Thank you. Okay, hopefully that fixes it because I don't know what's happening.
Hello.
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 And...
I'm lagging.
Okay, better. They said better. Thank you guys.
Better?
Yeah,
Better? Okay, better.
better. No robots
Better?
here. No robots here.
No robots?
I hate robots. I'm sorry.
What? Robots deserve rights.
Radiant's middle tower is under
I don't want a
attack.
clanker
Right,
in
guys?
my lobby.
Radiant structures
Oh no. Remember what I said about ease of execution on team fights
Yep.
in the draft? Yeah, it's really coming into fruition now. The Huskar, every time he's gone in, he's either been global silenced or he's been dawn ulted, and hasn't been able to save him. And those first two deaths come pretty early. He's got the armlet now, but like, good luck. You know, it's really hard. It's really hard for the Radiant to play the game at this point. Axe dying solo to Juggernaut is just the cherry on top. He's got Blink now, but typically you see Axe's build Blade Mail first. Helps them farm a little bit faster, and at this point, if you're an Axe and you're just walking around like looking for an opportunity with your Blink, you need the follow-up damage, and what follow-up damage are you going to have a Huskar? Oh, you're just going to get Dawn ulted and Global Silenced again. So, I think the Blade Mail would have been a little bit better of a choice. We'll see if it pays off.
I'll take that as tribute.
Sid. They're gonna take away the amplified damage rune. Blink forward on top of Reaver. There's a Solar Guardian and the Global Silence. You wanna cast spells? I don't think so. Flaming Lasso back. Goodbye, Gucci once again. Here comes the Shackle right on top of the Dawnbreaker, but it's gonna get cancelled instantly. Orphan has to run. He has to get away from this Napalm. He has to get away from the Firefly. Keep running, Orphan. He's about to fall down to the Arcane Curse. He's gonna get finished off by Iceman and Mad Godfather. He's gonna be left all alone. 3 dead again in the middle lane.
Man, this Dazzle's actually doing work. I know it didn't seem like I know it didn't seem like the Dazzle was doing a lot there, but that novel projection, just even putting pressure on anybody. You have the Hex threat there. You have the healing as well. A Grave in case you need it. It's all really coming together for the Dire right now, and they're really utilizing this grouping up team play effort to their best of their abilities. And the supports on the Radiant, not even level 6 yet at the 13-minute mark. Orphan's level 4, Oracle's level 5.
What happened to their
gotta
wisdom?
give-
Did they not get the wisdom?
It doesn't look like they got their wisdom.
Bottom.
There's no way a level, yeah.
Korean has to be careful. Getting chased by Reaver. Should be fine though. Oh, Poison Touch. Okay, no. Oracle's here. Alright.
Yeah.
Purchase it off.
Yeah.
We're good.
First item Radiance on Wraith King. I think this might be a little bit too slow for his team. It might be... You might just have to go straight up Armlet, Desolator, Blink on this hero if you want to have impact. Like, it's getting to a point where you try to go for this Radiance and you're going to just keep dying over and over again. Like, you don't have the stats to live through the team fight.
Smoke here. From the side of For Your Lives Matter, but no mana on the Oracle. No level 6 either. What did he...
Sit in a lane! Give him a lane, guys! Give your Oracle a lane!
Gucci breaks a
Let him-
smoke.
Oh.
Orphan picks up the wisdom at the very least, so that's gonna give him level 6. Sideshock in a tree line. He's gonna run into the axe. Oh, Omni Slash! Oh, the vision! The cast! Not quite there. Stays alive. Dawnbreaker in the tree line with Solar Guardian. They have Global Silence up again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, they
Rough
got
so
their
far for
spells.
CLM.
They have everything. This truck does not need to be worried about anything. He's got Global Silence behind him. He's got the Dawn ulti as well. Like, see what I mean? Like, there's just global counter initiation. This Radiant lineup wants to find pickoffs with this Huskar, with, you know, keep the Huskar alive with the Oracle as well if things get hairy. But, like, Axe Call wants to get in, but again, you're just playing into so much stuff that just stops it all in its tracks, and you're getting so far behind. 5,000 gold lead at 15
Oh,
minutes.
think forward.
Oh,
That's a
no.
big reveal on the axe. He's not
Yep.
gonna be long for this world.
Who
Taken
was
down
that?
by Iceman. Unstoppable now on the Dawnbreaker. Good grief.
And we've seen more value come from the Blink Dagger on Batrider than we have the Blink on Axe so far. It's just like that Blink catch on that hero really puts into perspective the despair that Radiant are going to be going through for the next little bit.
I mean, do you see a world where CLM find a way back into this?
Yes. They have to bait Global and they have to bait Dawn ulti. If they can, like, fake initiate and force the Dire to overcommit to fights, walk away, and then work on counter initiating and picking them apart one by one, very possible. You know, Wraith King, once he gets involved and he eats all the spells, maybe you have another, you know, something to play around. But again, the ease of execution for what I'm presenting is really difficult. It's a high skill cap, and you have to think about these plans too when you're in the game. Like, you also have to give your supports money. Give them some time. Look at the support gold diff between these two teams. The Radiant supports half the net worth basically of the Dire.
Oh wait, hold on. Ward scouts out some movement here. Psyshock leading the charge. They know that the Huskar's in the area. Uh-oh.
He's gonna get Omni.
Omni Slash. Gotta come out. Fuji. He can't get in range of the false promise. Axe falls down for free, essentially.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Azo? He's pushing forward. Oracle's in trouble. Doesn't have to purge.
Oracle is like genuinely in trouble right now.
He has to use false promise on himself, and there's gonna be a two-man call. Oh no, it's actually a one-man call. Global Silence to follow up. I think in the fountain, oh, the Oracle does survive, surprisingly. And they baited out the Global Silence. That's something, right? At least play.
Well, they got the Huskar kill, so you can argue that the global was used for it, right?
Outside.
And now they're all
Oh.
TPing top. Oh no.
Unless he uses the strongest spell, that's called Runaway. Face boots in one. They have a lasso, slow, Anarian. Where's the help? He's gonna use reincarnation, but here comes the Serpent Lord and the Shackle right on top of the Dawnbreaker. Do they have the damage to finish off the Dawn? Here comes the Lightning as well. Inner fire. They're gonna drag back the Wraith King away, but the Dawnbreaker is able to escape from the Solar Guardian.
Tower is under attack.
Not close enough, Orphan. They're gonna try to get a turn. A huge ass call by Flunker and the dunks. He was hearing you talk all that smack. And here comes in the backside. Gucci gonna try to jump on top of the Dazzle. He's gonna die. He uses a Shadow Grave. Huskar dies as well, but he's gonna burn out. And the area in the backside, the Juggernaut, another two-man goal! Another dunk! Michael Jordan in the house! Spin coming out here from Psyshock. He's gonna take down the axe with an area. He's gonna try to bad fight here with the Juggernaut. He's gonna die, but can he get a double kill? They're gonna take down Psyshock. Weaver so low. Sun coming out last second. Dogfighter with a double.
He's dominating, Rick.
Easy.
Easy.
See, Anna, I told you they could do it. Remember, I said that. I said I believed. I said all they have to do is bait Dawn ulti and then bait the Global Silence, and then they have to keep initiating and reinitiating with the axe. Wow, they
Crazy
did
concept.
it. Crazy. But you want to know what really won that fight, Anno?
What?
Look at the triangle and look at this. You know what this is? This is called a ward. Oh my god, I love wards. Oh man, this makes me. This is the highest level play that happened in that team fight, was this ward being here. You know why? They saw everybody from the Dire walking up through the triangle. Nobody was dusted, nobody was smoked, nobody was nothing. They saw them all walk in, they knew exactly the kind of angle they could get, and that three-man call to start the fight off the right way from Flunker, based off of that ward alone. Incredible play from the Axe in that last team fight.
Double dunks as well, so that's gonna help out on the Code of Blood.
Yep. Really nice team fight from them. That was like, if there was ever a way to come back, that was the way to do it.
BKB on the Husker as well. Blade Mill now finish on the Axe. Radiance on the Wraith King as well. Goodness gracious. I think I think we might be back. This might be a game.
Well, it was a game before, it just wasn't very close.
Now
I
we're
mean,
gaming. No, now we're gaming.
Yeah.
I was
Really,
I was
Dota?
all leaned back in my chair. Now I'm like sitting forward a little bit.
The gaming, dude, the gaming graph only
Dire's top
gave
tower is under attack.
the rate. Wait, the gaming graph thinks the Radiant are gonna win 68%? What are you smoking?
You love their Husker.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
What? No, it must be Axe. It must be Axe. There's no way. There's no way it's anything else. I
Alright.
can't believe. Oh, maybe it's the Dazzle mid. It could be the Dazzle mid that it really doesn't like. That's fair, actually.
Well, they use a smoke here to get some wards out. Omni Slash used for the Tormentor just to secure it. Anarchist gets the shard on that one. Also,
That's a good use
Confirm.
of Omni Slash.
yeah, and they don't know that they don't have Omni either. By the way, Dazzle now has an Aghanim Scepter. Dawnbreaker also had her Aghanim Scepter since earlier.
Yep.
Everything is coming to fruition, Plate. Now I think it's time to get a little bit more excited compared to.
Well, I am actually. When Dazzle was reworked, I played like 10 games of Carry Dazzle in a row, and I won all of them. This hero as a core is busted, and it still is even after the change to not the projection. Just the amount of healing and damage, and the amount of effective HP you give your team from spamming spells with your passive really changes the outcome of a lot of team fights. And even just using a Grave to force the Axe to dunk somebody, right? Get him to use his mana pool, and that's up. And you know, the reason why you don't normally see Dazzle in like a higher level of competitiveness is just the farming speed on the hero is a little bit slow before you get your Aghanim Scepter. And he's very gankable as well, right? In the lane, he can't really protect himself. He relies on help, but he's gotten over both of those humps. And now he's at the point now where he can farm pretty safe. He can just pop an E, farm the wave, and then keep going. And he's got a couple saves with him as well, global saves. So this is a really good game for it.
Okay, I just wanna check your mental, right? Check what the Juggernaut's buying next.
Oh no.
That's all I needed to hear.
Dire's middle tower is
No,
under
dude, that
attack.
actually, dude, I could get behind that. I could get behind the Silver Edge purchase. There's two people you
For the
want to
Axe,
break this game,
Axe
right?
and Husker.
Yeah, you want to break both of those. Dude, you break the Huskar, he's completely useless. That's a
Oh,
high level
upside?
item pickup.
Oh wait, you're gonna go forward for the Dawnbreaker? Really? I saw TP get cancelled. Batrider's gonna try to TP in on this one. Global Silence used. Reaver. They canceled. They wanna disengage. There's a Global
Dire's
Silence
top
burn.
tower is under
They're gonna
attack.
take down
Dire's
tier
top
1.
tower has fallen.
That's about it. Whose TP was that? I think it was Juggernaut's.
I think that was Jugs, maybe? Was it? Let's take a click. Yeah, it was Juggernaut's TP that got canceled. That he canceled it. I don't think it was canceled. He just didn't want to get into that fight.
I think that was a good call for him to not continue that one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been fine if everybody showed up, but the Dazzle doesn't have a TP in his inventory, and now he does, making me look like a liar. It was from his courier, I promise.
Smoke moving here, by the way, on the side of MLG. Ooh, Axe. Something out. He knows something's awry. Keeping back there on the Husker on the tier 2, but the hunt for the Axe is gonna keep on going. Going forward. Oh! They found him! He's gonna die.
He's
Gonna let
Omega
out the
dead.
roar, but
No more.
that doesn't protect you from the magical damage of the Dazzle and the Batrider. Oh, meanwhile, elsewhere. Oh,
Oh,
Shadowbleed gets value, gets a kill onto Orphan.
wait, he didn't even Omni that.
Oh, no, I'm surprised too.
Wait, how does that happen? What? Oh, hold on, I'd have to see that to believe it. Interesting, okay.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, this tower push should be pretty decisive too in this top lane. I mean, this tier 2 tower is not long for this world.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dire have decided that they are strong again.
Structures are
They
fortified.
decided they wanted to play.
Yep.
Give us a little bit
Hey,
of
I
fun.
mean, you lose that.
Tower is under attack.
You lose that last team fight, right? And then you're like, well, we don't, you know, maybe we're not invincible. and you're not. You never are in a game of Dota. But you do have to be careful. And they group up together. They
Dire's bottom
have all their
tower is
spells,
under attack.
all the important ones anyway.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Blink Dagger, by the way, finish on the Wraith King. Blink Dagger on the Shadow Shaman. We saw it in the top
Dire's
fight.
bottom tower is under attack.
And the Axe, yeah, he's gonna go for the Lotus Orb, which it kind of hurts to go Lotus Orb, third item essentially.
Yep.
Hey, what can you really do, honestly? Especially against this Silencer. Roshan gonna be attempted here on the side of MLG. Juggernaut has to be careful. He does have a healing more than the Dazzle, so he should be fine.
He's fine.
There are wards.
Smoke. There's a smoke.
Do they know? Oh, this is gonna be a huge one potentially.
This is a little awkward, I think, for the Radiant, even if they do find an angle here.
Push in, Serpent Wards, just to start off the fight. There's gonna be a blink call. It's on the two, but the global silence. The Juggernaut is just reading the axe. He's dead. Dawnbreaker flies in with his Holy Guardian. Double kill for Slap. Wait, Slap! He gets killed by Roshan! The Rush is falling to the ward as well. Ward is gonna be a false promise right without the Huskar.
Oh, he denied it!
He denied it on Orphan! No way! Huskar comes out of the false promise. There's no Omni Slash. Psyshock's dead.
Killing spree.
We are so back here on Score Your Lives Matter. What?
That was the sickest play I've ever seen from a Shadow Shaman ever, dude. I've been casting for like 8 years and I've never seen that before in my entire goddamn life. What a sick play, dude. Oh, that was so sick.
Slap didn't grave himself in the pit.
He couldn't, dude. He couldn't. He was silenced from the Huskar, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it was so sick. It was so freaking sick.
We're so back here.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, wow.
Open division? No, this is the main event division. You need to watch pro play when you have this.
Okay, I cannot stress this enough, guys. The play that the Shaman just did, I haven't even seen like No Tail has never done anything like that. Friggin' 9 Class has never done anything like that. That is a special kind of play, ladies and gentlemen, that we just witnessed. What
9 Class
a
who?
friggin' support.
No tail who? Sorry.
No, sorry, I pronounced
Yeah.
him Orphan, dude.
I'm sorry, we have
Holy
Orphan.
smokes.
You can take your 2-time TI winner back there. We have Orphan.
Guys, we don't need No Tail. We have No Tail at home. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
but the fight, it worked out exactly like how the Radiant need to. They bait both ultimates. They bait the Dawnbreaker ultimate. They bait the Global Silence. The Axe isn't enough anymore to get the Global off. I mean, yeah, he goes in and he dies immediately because, I mean, you blink call a Juggernaut that's completely fed out of his mind. But you Dawn ulti a Shadow Shaman when your Dazzle's getting initiated on? I think the target priority might be a little bit different for the Dire right now. They gotta focus on keeping that Dazzle alive and casting spells, and the Huskar just rocket barreling towards that Dazzle, getting the kill, just really tore apart that team fight. And by the time the Dire knew that they were really far behind in it, trying to run away, they lost it, and they didn't even get the Rosh out of it. That is an insane team fight for the Radiant.
I'm starting to think maybe Orphan wanted to die first. He had the ward just like slapped in there, so it's like waiting. Are you guys gonna pick it up? Oh, you're not? Alright, I got you.
Oh, they find the Godfather.
He should be dead here, but they're gonna jump back in here on Guji, Dawnbreaker. That's gonna be easy pickings there on the bottom side. Godfather and Guji. Both will be falling down. False promise on himself, but doesn't have a TP. Doesn't have any healing. And he's dead. Side Shock picks up that kill. And Silencer now up to 24 Brain Drain.
Okay, this Jug needs to buy a stat item. He's gotta, you know, you have this Silver Edge, which is cute. You have this Mjolnir, which is fine, but you have less than 1500 HP at 30 minutes against an Axe. You need, yeah, the Axe is gonna help a lot. Even a Scotty would help a lot this game as well, like the anti-heal against the Huskar and the anti-vampiric aura. Wraith King?
Wraith King. He's gonna man fight. Come
Rider?
on, you want some? You want some? Come on! He does have a BKB here, but here comes the Juggernaut. The whole team is here to help out. Big Lotus. He's gonna blink out. I mean, BKB was used, but he forced TP. Space created, I guess. Huh? Not too bad. all
You
things
know what?
considered.
Is it insulting for me to say I have expected him to manually use his ultimate in that situation?
Yeah, no, this is open division. Relax.
I didn't. Part of me was like, is he gonna press the button? Is he gonna panic?
You don't need to. If you're confident you're not gonna die, you don't need to use it.
Yeah, but you don't-
An area knows what he's doing. Come on.
I remember the first game where they changed or they gave him the ability to do that. I played position 5 Wraith King and I would blink in and ulti. And I won that game, by the way.
You're what is called a menace.
You know what? I win though.
Menace to society.
This is a good smoke play from the Radiant. Just bring 2 heroes. You don't need to bring any more. And then they're gonna get the silencer.
Smoke breaks. Isam. Very, very dead here on the silencer. Force half away, but not really gonna help out. Oh,
hello.
clean up duty. Boom. he came all the way from Twin Gate, by the way. Oh, side shot
what, Jog?
in the area. He's gonna use the Omni Slash. 5-man unit. Solar Guardian as well. Oh my God, the humanity! They wiped out 4. And Narian doesn't have the BKB. Serpent Ward will get dropped down. There's gonna be a shackle right on top of the Juggernaut. And Narian, he's gonna try to get away from this one. BKB is now up. He does have a TP available. I think he should just take the LBKB TP. No, can't even get it off. Goodness gracious, it looks so good there for CLM.
Oh, ownage.
A win. What, they kill the silencer? You think you kill the silencer, you can have a team fight? The Omni with the Dawnbreaker ultimate just yeah, it didn't work out the way they drew it up, and they even had a Sentry Ward down too. They saw the Jug walk at them. It was just like a panic, I think.
think
Like,
so too.
what the heck is going on?
I think they were too locked in and trying to take Tormentor there. That's why they were going up topside.
Yeah, that's a team fight that you want back for sure.
Gonna only take a tier 3 at the very least. That's only silver lining in that one.
I think Mad Godfather needs to be way more conservative with his positioning in these team fights. The fact that he was caught in that Dawnbreaker ultimate just tells me that he's playing a little bit too aggressively. I think you need to just hide. You don't need to be seen by anybody. You can just sit back, relax, enjoy a nice cup of coffee, hope that your team lives through the 2 big spells, and then start contributing to the team fight. But by standing that close to your carry, by your core that needs the help, you make it difficult to be able to save them.
Well, looks like they want to set their sights on the Tormentor, Arcane Rune on the Dazzle, Blink Dagger as well. And this is gearing up to be another big fight. Psyshock! He has a BKB, but there's gonna be the Omni Slash gonna be popped there on top of the Husker. Husker surviving, but not enough to survive the Omni Slash. Axe in the backside, we'll get the double kill onto Iron Rickets at the very least. Oh, the Dazzle gets caught out, but he's so tanky. Shadow Shaman drops down the ward. Dazzle able to get off the Shadow Grave, but here comes the dunk. It doesn't matter, but 3 kills on this side of CLM. Axe falls down, Psyshock left unchecked. False Promise used on King and Arian, but he's gonna fall down. Psyshock has to be careful. Getting ward placed down, kills it off breaking. I think he can keep going. The skeletons!
The army!
The army's here! Come on, you want some And Arian, he doesn't want the smoke.
It's not Lord of the Rings. You don't get the Ghost Army and it doesn't win you the team fight, but it looks scary.
It looked very scary. Okay, again, the Axe gets 2 dunks at least. That's value.
Okay. You lose everybody though.
Infinity
That's
scaling
not value.
hero.
Oh no, oh no, Ricky. Oh no.
Oh wait, Reaver. Oh, come on, Kane! Reaver falls down. There's gonna be a switch slash. Raking, can he get the kill out the Juggernaut? No, he cannot. Okay, he takes someone at least. He takes someone. Oh, Anarchist is still sticking around here. I think Anarchist is dead.
Oh,
So
no.
Guardian. Oh, you want the smoke? Here it is, buddy! This is the real smoke after my damage rune as well picked up, and here was the axe call. Too little, too late. The cell coming in 1 by 1. Psyshock, amplified damage will get purged off at the very least. Orphan, no blink dagger yet. He looks like he will fall down. Orphan is still alive. He's still standing. No, Anarchist finishes him off with a glaive.
Double kill.
There's gonna be a call there by the axe. Godfather falls down to Anarchist. More brain drain going to the silencer. He's gonna go to Harvard real soon.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the what?
Because he has a big brain.
He's gonna go to Harvard?
Because he has a big brain. He's very smart.
Yeah, what about Yale? You got a problem with Yale?
I don't know. First thing that came into mind was Harvard.
Is under attack.
That's so funny. That's such a good line. Yeah, this game is starting to get to the point where Juggernaut's not dying in a call because he decided to buy stat items again. And once this Scotty comes into play, the Dazzle's there with them, it's going to be difficult. But you know what? After some of the teamfights I've seen from the Radiant, I think they've got it in them to keep this game going. You'll only lose one lane. The Roche is up. You won the last Roche fight. Do it again. See where you go from there.
Another deny on the Aegis, perhaps?
Dude, if the Shaman does it twice in a row, I'm going to scream.
Excuse me, kind waiter. Can I have another order of Shaman denying Aegis?
Can I have a Shaman more deny Aegis? I
Many
never thought I would
plays.
see that!
There are so many good plays in this game. It actually kind of annoys me that because I do editing for my own VODs. I pick one play from each game I cast. There are two really good ones. There's the Shaman Ward and there's the top fight with the 5-man Solar Guardian or 4-man Solar Guardian.
It's got to be the Shaman Ward deny, dude. There's no way it's anything but that. That has to be the highlight.
Oh my.
There's a lot
Why
of
not do
highlights. Wow. You know what? Maybe, dude, I should cast all Open Division more. The
I
content
guess so,
is
dude.
the content is mouth-watering actually.
Well, okay. Dire still very much in a good position this game. They're gonna get the Roshan here. I don't know if the Radiant are gonna really pressure this. I'd be surprised if they did. Dawnbreaker is a unit this game. I mean, so much money, but don't sleep on the Wraith King. Level 22 on the Wraith King. Gonna have this Assault Cuirass picked up here soon. That's a big item. Deal with some of the minus armor from the Dazzle.
4k HP by the way on the Dawnbreaker. That's
Yeah, that's just what the hero does nowadays. You know what I mean? It's just
any agent operation.
part of the
players
hero.
over here?
Yo, the Dawn is more HP than the Huskar, and the Huskar straight up got Armlet, BKB, and a Satanic. What the heck, dude? Also, have we seen this game Huskar ulted by the Oracle one time?
Yes, we actually have. There was one in
We have?
Yeah, in the bottom fight, I think, one time. That was about it, though. Tackle on top of Juggernaut. Juggernaut does have the Aegis. Light break going in. There's gonna be a global. Oh no. Oh no. Baited.
Yeah.
That was baited. Wraith King inside the tree line. Side shock, but he's a swift flash right on top of King and Arian. That's gonna be the first life. They're satisfied with backing off for now, though. Dazzle is still being a menace over here, by the way.
But he can't be a menace anymore, and there is a ward down.
Oh! Call! On top of the Dazzle, Dawnbreaker will be going in though! King and Arian has to be careful of the healing! It's way too much! Closer dies! Mad Godfather also dies in the backside. Side shot! Wreaking absolute havoc! Buyback from the apps, but King and Arian will be going down as well. That could be the game. Oh, big call! But he's getting absolutely shredded in his own fall! And Arian buys back, but I think that's game. They call it.
Yeah, that's game. That's definitely game.
38 minutes. Oh.
The Radiant saw an opportunity the last team fight. The Axe goes in, tries to get a call, could have gotten 3 people. Instead, there was a stutter step at the very last second, only gets 1. And you can see the Radiant trying to prioritize the Dazzle, right? They didn't want they wanted to stop the save. They wanted to stop the healing. It's the right idea at the wrong time. There's not enough people there. The Dawnbreaker still has ultimate. They go all in that last team fight and it doesn't work out. But I'm going to be honest, they actually put up a pretty decent fight. More so than I thought they were going to. I was for sure thinking this was going to end in like 20-25 minutes. But, you know, they had a couple really nice team fights. The Shaman, even though he didn't get a single kill and had more deaths than he had assists, had an insane couple of team fights. And I don't know. If I'm going to point to one thing, it's just the draft, right? Like, you got to look back at this draft. I think the Axe was incredibly a positive pick. The Oracle was fine, but if you want to pick a hero like an Oracle and you want to do a combo with Oracle Huskar, you got to make sure the opponents don't already have the tools to beat it, right? The Global Silence and the Dawnbreaker are too much to give away, especially early. I recommend, if you're listening, ban the Silence or pick the Dawn if you have first pick. And they did, but they didn't do that, and, you know, ends in disaster, but that's okay. There's a second game, right? This is a best of 2.
This is a best of 2. You're right.
So
All
there's
right.
more Dota to be played.
Yeah, with that in mind, we're gonna go into a little bit of a break, but this is such a fun game. Guys, don't go anywhere. CLM, MLG, more after this. Alright, everybody, welcome back. Game number 2 between Minor League Gamers and Courier Lives Matter. Game number 1, by the way, it went to Minor League Gamers, but That was a really fun game. I'm pleasantly surprised.
It was very fun.
All right,
It was
so
very fun.
looking at game number 2, what do you want to see played for going into game number 2 for the side of Courier Lives Matter?
10 seconds remaining.
Well, they did what I wanted them to do already, which is ban
5 seconds remaining.
Dawn and Silencer. I don't know why they banned the Urza. Feels very counterable, you can just kite it. But, hey, maybe there's like a specialist of minor league gaming.
Who knows? Maybe there might be an Ursa player over there.
Radiant
Their
team
mix.
pick.
Yeah. Shaman is in the pool. Ooh, AA, that's good.
Dire team pick.
Could be preventing an Oracle pick. If Courier Lives Matter are going to play it again, then you already have that angle cut off.
10 seconds
I don't mind that at all.
remaining.
Alternatively,
5 seconds remaining.
Courier Lives Matter could pick the Shaman. I think Shaman does a lot of work for them still. I think Orphan played a really good game on it.
Mhm.
Could go for something that is oppressive against the AA as well in the lane if you want to, be a little bit more aggressive. I think Tusk lanes really well into AA.
Radiant team ban.
I speak for the
Nature's
So
tree.
he
Prophet,
leaves
okay.
Prophet open.
Yeah.
Interesting pickup here on the Nature's Prophet. So you think you would rather put the Ancient Operation as the +5, right?
Yeah, I have a
10
brain,
seconds remaining.
so that's why I would put it +5.
Hey man,
5 seconds
pause
remaining.
for Ancient Apparition, Rush Midas.
And then what? What do you do after that?
Your
Anno?
best. You do your best.
Your best. You do your best. Yeah, the
Radiant
carry,
team
like
ban.
the Icon of Scepter angle on AA, I haven't seen be good ever. I doubt it would be good
There's
this
probably
game.
a game or two floating around where like AA won a game.
Oh, I'm sure there is. Not in
10
any of my
seconds
games though.
remaining.
I would ruin that. Are you kidding me? But again,
5 seconds
this
remaining.
division, so
Ban.
anything can happen. Could be an AA one. I doubt it, but it could be.
Can never count anything out. So like what? This is gonna be like what, Prophet 5? I mean Prophet 5 is actually viable.
It is viable. Profit anything is viable. Are you kidding me? You could 3 this hero.
I lost to a Prophet 5 once.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's not talk about it.
I played Profit 5. Like,
5 seconds remaining.
it's good. Turns out Global Teleport on a support is really helpful.
Yeah, who needs Spectre who?
Now, Spectre, what? I'm Spectre with a lower cooldown haunt
Dire
and
team pick.
support items. Why would you ban it? Okay. I'm gonna let you draft your way, Courier Lives Matter. You got this. I believe whatever hero you pick next, I'm gonna support 100%, no matter what it is. I'm never gonna regret saying this ever in my
10
life.
seconds remaining.
I got you.
Disruptor.
Yes! I love Disruptor. So good at punishing mispositioning. Glimpse is amazing. You can glimpse people, sprout them when they land back. If it's a hero with a blink, you got the ultimate on top of it as well. Mwah, chef's kiss.
10 seconds
Good pick.
Well, I don't know if you're serious or not. To be honest.
I'm 100% serious.
5 seconds remaining.
I love Disruptor.
Okay.
Dude,
I love
you-
Anti-Mage.
what's wrong with you? Did anybody hurt you? Do you
Anti-Mage
need
is
a
my most
hug?
played hero.
Oh, you need more than a hug. You need therapy.
I don't need therapy.
What
If I
the
go to
heck?
therapy, my funniness goes away. Center picked up.
I don't know how to
energy.
feel about that statement that you just made.
Every time I
Okay.
tell my therapist a joke, the therapist always writes it down to steal my joke.
I don't think that's what they are doing.
10
To be
Oh,
honest,
they're
I think
stealing
it
my
might be
joke.
something else.
I looked at
Yeah.
their notes. They put their
5
notes
seconds
threat to
remaining.
society, but I don't think the joke is
And
that
you-
bad.
Hey, those therapists are worse joke thieves than Amy Schumer, I tell you.
Or that
Okay,
that guy
so-
from the Kanye West episode of South Park.
Dire team
Buddy, I
pick.
don't watch South Park. I couldn't. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh,
Batrider again.
okay.
MLG. We're gonna go back
Yep.
to Reaver Batrider, possibly.
I don't like Centaur into Disruptor, Nature's Prophet, because Sprout is a way of keeping people locked in to, like,
10
locked in during
seconds
Stampede.
remaining.
You have Glimpse as well to just bring people back from Stampede,
5
and
seconds
you
remaining.
can't Stampede out of the wall, the static field from Disruptor as well. But Centaur plus Batrider is a really good combo. It's just means that the Batrider can abduct whomever they please and just
Radiant
run away
team
with
pick.
them. You
Behold the horn of
and
Magnus
especially if you
Lifesteal.
go, yeah. I really like Magnus with the Lifestealer. It's just like one of those really obvious pairings. The Lifestealer has really high attack speed, but needs as much damage as possible.
10
And
seconds
power
remaining.
gives so much damage, it's kind of criminal.
5 seconds remaining.
And Lifestealer, I believe with the Unfettered facet, can ulti out of Batrider Lasso. So,
No,
You
they
know,
remove
there's
they
things
remove
to play
Unfettered,
around.
remember? It's not there anymore.
did they?
Yeah,
I don't know how.
it's
I don't
Gorestorm
pay attention.
and I forgot the other one. It was Gorestorm and the other thing.
Oh, well, Gore Storm is also really good this game. The Radiant can't deal with an Ancient Creep right now. There's just nothing they have that can kill it. Like AA can't touch it.
Just pick
Batrider
Juggernaut and
can't
almost
touch it.
slash it, I guess.
I guess. I mean, you could pick Jug, but the difference between Jug last game and this game is you have to deal with the Disruptor ulti plus RP,
Radiant team
and
back.
that's kind of annoying.
Man stands ready.
Okay, sure. It's a weird one. Typically, you don't want to pick Strength Heroes in a Lifestealer. You have more HP for Lifestealer to take from you. But the reason why Sven's fine is because he does a lot of that burst physical damage that Lifestealer doesn't like fighting into. Lifestealers typically don't have a ton of armor. They just rely on the raw HP pool and magic immunity
10
to be able to
seconds remaining.
stay around and survive in team fights. But a Sven
5
gives
seconds
himself
remaining.
a ton of armor to fight against the amount of health that Lifestealer can take from you. And with God Strength, you will hit way harder than a Lifestealer can. Plus, you buy a Negative Scepter on Sven, you can get on top of the Nature's Prophet and the Disruptor after you get glimpsed or sprouted. You can just press your Q on them. That's fine. So, I think, you also have the farming
10
speed to
seconds
compare with the
remaining.
Lifestealer that's empowered. Honestly, it's pretty layered, but it is a
5
nice
seconds
pick
remaining.
in this team fight. And as well,
Radiant team
it's
back.
good burst, right? Like, the big problem with Sven is that people don't sit still long enough for you to kill them. You deal extra damage to stun targets, and right now you have two pretty decent stuns on your team. Lasso is decent enough. Batrider just brings whoever they want next to you, and you deal like an extra 20% damage to them.
remaining.
Plus your God Strength, you'll kill them very quickly. Centaur
5
Stomp is
seconds
really
remaining.
nice setup or follow-up for your Stormhammer. AA Blast to get on top of that for any extra damage that you
Radiant
need.
team pick.
There's some combos here, and it's not really cooldown dependent too much. Sven ulti does have a long cooldown, but it lasts a decent amount of time, so you're fine with that. And as long as you have your BKB going, the Disruptor ulti isn't really going to do much to dissuade you from being effective. What in
Enchantress
the
last
what
pick?
the huh? Does this mean it's a core Enchantress?
The sack.
The Shrek is the
Oh,
last pick.
Oh no! Oh no! It's so over. It's so over. It's so over.
It's a mid-chantress.
5 seconds remaining.
It's mid Chantress.
Mid-chantress.
You can't see
Welcome.
this, but I am rubbing my eyes really hard right now because I don't want to unsee what I just saw.
Well, one thing is for certain, Plate. Welcome to
Okay.
Open Division. I hope you like your stay here. We have 5-star matches, 5-star drafts, 5-star hero picks. And certainly you won't get headaches and new meta, something that you won't see in your everyday pubs. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Where does that come from, dude? Why do I keep hearing this?
So darling, hold my hand. Nothing beats an open league match. For just
Okay.
$0, you can watch MLG and CLM pick Enchantress mid. I don't know. I got nowhere. I got nowhere else to go.
Can you and I have an honest, like, caster to caster conversation right now?
Yes.
If Radiant picked Lesh, literally they won the game. It wouldn't be close.
Oh.
But instead, they decide instead that Enchantress this game. It just feels a little bit too important to take. Why? For what purpose, may I ask? Do you pick this Enchantress mid?
That's not
What
very
is-
corporate behavior, Courier.
What brings a person to do so well in the draft? I saw the vision the whole way. It just made so much sense to me. It was right there, chef's kiss, mwah. They fixed all their problems from game 1, and then they took a big ol' shit on top of it and pick mid Enchantress.
Enchantress, baby. Here we go. All right, before we
And you have
get
Blades of Attack. What is their build? Blades of Attack triple. What are you doing?
before Plate loses his mind, let's introduce
I'm
these two
losing my mind.
players.
It's too late.
MLG gonna be on the Radiant side. Slap on the Enchantress. Psyshock on the Sven, Iceman, Centaur, Reaver, Batrider, Anarchist on the Ancient Apparition. Fire side, that's gonna be CLM, Guji, Leshrat, Godfather, Disruptor, Flunker on the Magnus, Orphan on the Nature's Prophet, and Narian on the Lifestealer again, and they're all tipping Orphan. I'm also gonna tip Orphan if I could. Okay.
I'm gonna tip Orphan right now. I'm clicking the button, but nobody can see. Yeah, thanks, Flunker. He did that for me.
One thing I can do for Orphan is support him. Just kidding. I love you, Orphan. I've casted your games before, don't let me down.
Remember, sportsmanship.
River fight. Gotta push him away. Sprat will be coming out right on top of Reaver, but I don't think they want to go into this one. That's a Lifestealer level 1. You're not really gonna do anything much with that one. Oh, so
No.
it's gonna be 2 for 2 if I'm not mistaken. No, wait, 1 for 1 so far.
No.
2 for 2 overall. Later.
That's... Yeah, 2 for 2. Yeah. King and
Yeah.
Arian with the level 1 Ghoul Frenzy against the Centaur Warrunner should be good to deal with any retaliate that the Centaur wants to build up. And also, you get the Purge as well from the Rage in the lane, so this is a decent Lifestealer lane. Missing that Deny is not a good start, though, but we'll forgive him.
Criminal.
Put you on blast. Where's your support, actually?
He's on his
Where's
way,
your
don't worry about
Disruptor?
Impure.
I'm not worried about it for anybody's sake except for King and Arian's.
it. It's okay. King and Arian has very strong mental. King and Arian's actually known for his very strong mental game.
I would need one after game 1, dude. Holy smokes, I'd be so tilted.
I thought you would need a mental check after seeing mid the Enchantress.
Yeah, I do. And it's going better than I thought, but I feel like that's only gonna last for until Lesh gets blank.
By the way,
'Cause-
Sentient Hairspray is asking you to cast more open division.
If we can cast more open division, I
No,
think...
you can cast.
Don't be
I mean,
mad.
I'll do whatever, but maybe you should.
Me?
be-
What, you want me to suffer? What do you want from me?
I think that's what they want. They hearing by your reactions, they want. They
The
want
people
this.
are sick. The people are
Let's
sick.
be honest. At least it's the least sick thing that they've said. Upside.
Okay, bottom lane.
Iceman comes back. Damage. I think not quite enough damage there. And Arian has to be careful with the stacks coming out from the Batrider.
I think Mad Godfather has to talk to King and Arian about this lane because Godfather has a really important item in this lane, and King and Arian seems to forget that stick exists. Period.
Who knows? It could have been a bad
You always
fight.
buy a stick.
Been bad fight.
I feel like you always buy stick against a Batrider in lane. Like, even if you don't build the full wand, it's fine, whatever, who cares, but you're always gonna have a 10 stick at least. Like, that is very useful. to deal with the burst or damage that the Batrider does to you once he gets to like that 8, 6 napalm stack mark. But that's fine. I mean, you
both
know,
water runes, by the
200
way,
gold is 200
taken
gold.
by the Leshrac. Good start for him in terms of mid lane.
Where are you going?
How is Slap a higher level than Lesh right now?
Lesh is stacking up creeps. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, no, he's actually okay. It's fine. They're committing.
My
It's okay.
bat wants that.
You got to get the last hit though, buddy. I did see that. That's embarrassing. That's actually really embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. That's
Could be a
okay.
voice line.
I'm
Could be
embarrassed for you.
Yeah. That's actually embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. That's a really good voice line, actually. I'm surprised no one's ever thought of that. It's such a BM voice line.
It's very BM. It's very BM. There was one time in an actual pro game I was casting, there was an Ember Spirit that 50-50'd the rune and lost, and he all chatted, lucky with the rune, unlucky with the face. Like in a pro game. Straight up just insulted the guy. What the heck, dude?
It's all about the mental game.
I guess so.
And if you get your feelings hurt over that spray, voice line, what can you really do? By the way,
True.
I think Godfather misclicked the static ball on the Batrider, but they do have a glimpse.
A tithe to the
Weaver has to be
impurities.
careful with that one.
Yeah.
TP. Hello? Weaver in trouble?
Hello.
Stop coming out. They do have the glimpse back. Gonna be using it right into the loving arms of the Lifestealer. That should be first blood. Because of the Mad Godfather, though.
First blood.
Flesh Feast will not be
I
used.
saw that in the
Flesh Feast is
forecast.
very sad. Nonetheless, a kill is a kill for the side of CLM. Very good start for them.
And this is the power of that support. Nature's Prophet. You can kind of just go wherever you want, do whatever you want. As long as your offlaner is okay with it. It is a Magnus after all, you can just skewer out of any danger that comes your way. And because of this creep wave bottom, it's been balled
mid
up.
lane.
Elements purge.
That was pre-level 6, by
Yeah.
the way. Guji gets a kill
Middle
on
tower
the
is under
Slap.
attack.
Yep. And I'll talk a little bit more about this mid matchup in a little bit, why the Enchantress is so bad into it. But again, with all this experience at bottom that Magnus is now getting solo, it's going to be able to get level 6 at a pretty decent time. And, you know, RP is incredibly good this game. Really helps set up some kills. As for this mid matchup, the way you kill Enchantresses is with really high burst magical or pure damage.
Upside.
And Leshrac is made of that.
Godfather. He's able to get away thanks to the Sprout, King running around the trees because of the pathing. Glimpse back there. And looks like Iceman gonna be fed right into Gucci's pocket.
Top tower is under attack.
Alright, so
Bit of an
CLM all around the
over-rotation,
map
though.
right now.
Yeah, I don't think they needed to TP Leshrac to that, to be honest. I think they were just fine, the three of them.
No. If I was Gucci, I'm gonna take all the kills in the game as much as I can.
I guess. Well, now he has to walk back to base, and it's awkward, and he was doing really well in mid, and now he's not getting the lane experience, so the Sup's going to be able to come back in terms of experience. A little bit of a weird play, but
Dire's middle tower is
Falcon
under
Blade
attack.
on Enchantress mid. Okay.
I mean, that's a mana,
This is
right?
the
Mana
bell.
problem done. Done and dusted, essentially.
I don't know if that's true, because you only get 1.8 mana regen.
And attack.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
but you know, it stacks up.
What
There's
is the
moon.
build? Okay, so you like go what? Dragon Lance? Do you just go straight Hurricane Pike on this hero?
I'm assuming so.
Buy Shard?
Like Witchblade and all that.
Yeah, the Witchblade is
Oh,
good. You're an
Orphan!
ace hero.
He gets the wisdom and he TP's out!
Dire's middle tower is under
No
attack.
way! Highway robbery committed by Orphan! He's been getting away with so many things this series.
Yep. Typical +4 asshole, by the way, Orphan. That's a compliment, by the way.
There are a lot of quote-unquote pause for assholes in this league. I heard
Its bottom
Pretz.
tower
Pretzel
is
was
under
one.
attack.
Catnip, shout out
Dire's
Catnip.
middle
This
tower
Pudge is a
under
menace.
attack.
Oh, that's gross.
Uji,
Uh,
inside. He's gonna get run down. RP committed. Very, very dead on the mid
Returns
enchantress.
from whence it came.
I actually really like the decision to RP that.
Radiant's
Like,
middle
you know
tower
what?
is
Why
under
risk it?
attack.
You know what I mean? You're there anyway. It's not like you're gonna use RP for a bigger team fight, and getting the kill on the mid is one of the better
Dire's
heroes
top
to use it
tower
on,
is under
especially
attack.
early game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think some
Outside.
people sometimes you're playing. Oh,
TP out after the glimpse.
Tower is
What
under
can you do?
hold glimpse.
Well, apart from that, of course.
Well, nothing really. Yeah, just use your spells, guys. Like, I think sometimes you're playing a hero like a Magnus, for example, or like an Enigma, and or Tidehunter. You have this big ultimate that you are really trying to find the perfect time to. You could solo ulti cores.
seeds of
It's
fortune.
actually completely fine to do that. As long as you get the kill, you know, if you're gonna use it to secure something, go ahead. Never use your ulti to keep yourself alive, please. If I see another Tidehunter Ravage and try to walk away from a fight when they're 100% dead, I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, in chat actually, I forgot that. Is Gucci dead? He's
Yeah,
dead.
he is super dead.
Humble.
Oh,
You did your best.
slap with the enchant, and I forgot. Enchant dispels, so shield rune is useless.
Yep.
In fact, any rune is useless on the Leshrac.
Yep.
Interesting.
I'm climbing lane, 'cause I'm a winner.
That's actually a
Spellbound.
That's a really good voice line from Effie there.
It is a really good voice line. She does really good. She does really well with her voice lines.
Back-to-back bangers, 2 years in a row so far.
Yeah.
The sorry one,
Yeah.
oh, that was really good. Sorry, that one. Oh, side shock,
Fuji.
farming ancients. A little bit of a miss synergy there, glimpse into the skewer, but nonetheless, Flunker gets kill.
It works.
Works out in the end.
It works.
Mid lane though. This one picked up here.
Invisibility.
Gucci enchant comes out too little too late. Should be able to walk away with that one. Iceman topside.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Fighting
under
up with King and
attack.
Arian, but Vanguard already onto Iceman. Oh, I hear a Stampede.
Radiant's
For
bottom
what?
tower is under attack.
I think it's around bottom. They tried going on the Sven, if I'm not mistaken. Glimpse away on the Ancient Apparition. Two-man Stormhammer coming out there on top of Orphan. Orphan taking a whole lot of damage for the tower. He's gonna be fine. Anarchist won't be so lucky. He dies to Flunker in the back. They have an RP. If they really want to drop it, they will. And you said it. Drop big ultis on the solo core. Flunker with a double kill bottom side.
Bow down. Oh, accident. It was an accident, I
Does
bet.
this get Plague
Hey,
seal of
it's super
approval?
worth it.
Radiant's bottom tower
Super
is
worth
under
it.
attack.
Approved by
Get your
Plate.
kills, man.
This message was approved by Plate.
Yeah.
Radiant's
That
bottom
RP was
tower
approved.
is under attack.
By plate.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Plate approved. Not gonna be a thing now.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That is going to be a thing. I'll tell you if I approve of something or not. That Shaman play from last game, double plate approved.
What about the mid enchantress pick?
Plate disapprove.
Topside. Infest to get away from that stomp. Iceman has to be careful though. Gonna get chased around here. I don't think that's gonna result into a kill. They don't have lasso. If anything,
Useful.
Arian's just
Useful
playing with them.
HP.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just playing with his food.
Did he go Gore Storm, by the way?
Oh, he did
See
Dire's
this?
top tower is under
He
attack.
didn't?
Nope, he didn't.
Why?
Is that Plate's disapprove?
That's a plate disapproval right there. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. I don't know. You get level 6, you turn into an ancient granite golem, and you walk at the AA. And you know what AA does? Nothing. AA TP's
I'm not
home.
gonna lie to you.
Right.
Sometimes there was this one
Which to waste them.
scrim game I had with my team. I was playing
Yep.
Lifestealer. I forgot to switch a facet.
Oh no.
We still ended up winning. Don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Dire's top
Fun
tower
times,
has
fun
been
times. Blue
denied.
Dagger, by the way, in the Leshrac. Topside. They're gonna use the Stampede to get away. It's not to re-engage. Orphan. Oh, I thought Orphan was gonna complete that TP. King Arian. And Arian is still around. Oh, Blink Dagger! Ah, Fluker! The shockwave back!
This guy's dominating!
Wow! What a play, Orphan! Just gets slapped down in the mid lane by Slap, no pun intended. He's a random prophet. Just impales him with impetus.
That sucks.
I mean, shout out to Flunker for hitting that. Oh, Flunker.
Oh, Fluker's
Oh,
dead. Oh, the miss!
Oh, the
Oh, the
evasion!
miss!
Ice Frog is on your side, Flunker! Oh my goodness. You gotta get a little bit annoyed after that one if you're slapped. You had that one in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Yo, you know what item is insane against the Radiant actually? Ghost Scepter, dude. That would go so hard. I don't know how they kill you if you have Ghost Scepter on you, to be honest. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but the range isn't unlimited. I guess so.
Yeah,
The range is pretty good
You
on
have to get a
enchant.
little bit close, right? On the enchant. It's like the range. It's not that bad, right? It's roughly, I think it should be the same as it's roughly the same as her actual attack range.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is the Lush's job to kill Enchantress every team fight. You're just gonna blink on top of her, plus with the Diabolic Edict and the killer, right? So it's like blink, Kaya, BKB, Shiva's Guard, and then like what? What are you gonna do if you're Enchantress? Just cry, I guess? By BKB yourself?
Hurricane Pike, BKB, I guess. Just do that.
I guess.
Just do your best. Slap her down.
I mean, Enchantress is farming really well, surprisingly, considering
Second net worth.
the situation. Yeah.
Ooh, the smoke
Keeping up with
actually
Karma
almost
to
got
spend.
broken by an anarchist. Oh, scan. Uh-oh. 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 This is a dead man walking we're witnessing. Are we gonna get another
Side
slap
Shock
approve
has
RP? I mean, plate
Yeah.
approve RP?
That,
Guys? Guys?
He's dead.
Okay,
he,
he still dies.
doesn't live. He doesn't live.
Orphan gets a kill of all people, alright.
AA Blast?
No. That was a little too close for comfort.
It was something.
Yeah, I mean the Stampede was really close to saving the Sven. I mean, it doesn't look clean, but the kill is a kill. Is that plate approved?
Yes. Yep, that's plate approved. Yeah, we gotta get these kills on these guys for sure.
Oh, Orphan, EP's out, gets a ward down before he leaves, and Mad Godfather, he dies elsewhere in the mid lane. I believe, oh, not even a lasso. How did Godfather die there? Sven just comes over and just leaves him to death, I guess.
Happens.
Haste.
Bunker steals away a haste move. We'll be fine afterwards.
Radiant's top
Bounty,
tower is
which
under
my
attack.
matriarch will prize.
Let's see here. Let's see. Lifestealer should be farming pretty well. Radiance is a bit farther away than I would like, typically, but that's okay. I think he's been spending too much time in his top lane.
Fuji! Oh no, Fuji! Caught in 4K! Oh no! I think I'm gonna clip that later. I'm gonna add that to the list of fails because actually in the league we have tormented deaths. Supposedly, we have a table of tormented deaths, but I think there's only been 3 last season. We might as well throw
wasn't
that
a
in
tormentor
there.
death though.
We might as well throw
That
it
was
in
just
there, I
him dying
guess.
to neutrals, dude. That sucks.
Maybe
Anyway,
we'll talk to someone over compiling that. Who knows? Maybe I have to hit up Cat again to get the tormentor deaths and / neutral deaths unintentional.
unintentional deaths.
Oh, the ward spot planted by Orphan spots out the Sven. Oh no. We're gonna have another plate approve RP in just a second. Will this be clean though?
Maybe.
Hunting, come on. And Sven
They
decides to
know.
stay?
I mean, they
know.
definitely know.
They smell him out.
definitely know.
Moving forward. They're gonna blink on top of him. Oh, he's gonna use God Strength. RP used. A little bit late, if I were to say. He's gonna try to turn around. Sideshock gets get lost Gucci first. Static on Gucci drop down. But you lost Gucci. And I think Godfather joins him in the grave. Orphan, straight up TP's out. Nope. There's a Flaming Lasso. Plunker can do nothing but just TP out. 3 for 1. That wasn't as clean as you wanted it from CLM.
Played approved.
Yes.
Still.
This will do just fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I know it seems ridiculous because you lose 3 people, you lose your mid, but like, what's the win condition for the Radiant? I don't see it being Enchantress, to be honest with you. Enchantress is not going to be the one hitting buildings. It's going to be the Sven. You got to keep him behind as long as possible, and you're taking fights on the other side of the map away from your lifestealer, so he's able to free farm, right? Like, you want to shut down this Sven as much as possible. King and Arian, you are playing with fire right now.
Doesn't matter. He wants to smoke. He wants to go. Come on. He's gonna simply walk away. Rage is a very powerful spell. Flunker was also in the area just in case. Nothing too concerning there for Lifestealer. 002, by the way. That's the most Lifestealer stat line I've ever seen.
Bottom tower is
A
under
while.
attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
While Sven is 2 for 1. Enchantress going for the Aghanim's actually. Wait, really? The Aghanim's? Enchantress can now control multiple creeps and she gets little friends. Roots an enemy unit. All creeps and allies and neutrals within a radius will gain movement speed and attack that. Oh, so it's like Axe Colon Roids, I would say. But for creeps.
I guess so.
I actually have not seen this in play. I guess it's the first times for everything. Top side.
Courier has been killed.
Iceman gonna be using the Stampede, but going into the loving arms of the 5-man, 4-man unit of CLM. Very easy kill there. And there's gonna be a turnaround attempt. Sideshock. He's gonna be popping the God Strength as well. A Blast goes right through RP. Gonna be used on the Sven, stalling out on the God Strength. But Fluker taking a whole lot of damage. Score back. They're gonna pop Reaver. But here's gonna be a 2-man Stormhammer. Double clip for Sideshock. He's gonna keep on trucking. He's gonna keep on going. Is he gonna win out on the kill now? And Narian will be able to beat out Sideshock. Slap finishes him off. 4 for 3. My game is lagging. Crazy concept. I hate my internet.
Good.
Now it's normal. And it's not normal.
No. That was a really good team fight. Really good team fight for the Radiant. That was the kind of team fight they needed. I mean, if the Lifestealer lives, it's a definitely different story. But he just bought the Radiance. He doesn't have the HP. He's only got an extra, like, what, less sub 200 from less hits and denies and hero kills. It's not a ton. It's not terrible though. I mean, he's still working through. Zyshok is having a mental breakdown. I can imagine. I would be too if I had a friggin' Enchantress mid on my team. I don't think the Lifestealer was empowered that fight, and that's like the big thing that I would recommend they kind of fix. You want to get your Lifestealer doing as much damage as possible. You only have level 1 Empower as well. I would really have wanted to go see a 4-4-1 build on the Magnus this game. You are a core, so you do want the extra farming speed. And to be honest, like, level 4 Skewer is okay. Like, the extra 300 range is nice, but it's not more important than the cleave and the extra base damage from Empower, I don't think. 40% extra damage on your carry is absolute insanity. Plus the farming speed as well. He would have been able to get a sub 15-minute Radiance with a level 4 Empower on the Lifestealer easily. I think a little bit more team play coming out from this team would have been a little bit better. Like, if you're the Magnus, you could just like when your RP is on cooldown, follow your Lifestealer around. Give him Empower every now and then clear camps alongside him, not at him, but alongside him. Keep coming back, give him Empower, and then just, you know, farm efficiently that way. Once your RP gets up, say, well, I'm smoking with my team, screw you, Lifestealer. Get that kill on the Sven, and then go back, and that would have been a really effective use of his time.
But, you know, instead we get this, and Lifestealer's, I think his farm is a little bit less than what it could be.
A little bit.
A little bit. By like, I would say 3,000 gold.
Career lives don't
3 to
matter.
4,000 gold. Do you think
Either.
Reaver's sorry?
No, he's not sorry. He's only
I
sorry
don't
because
think
he
he's
got
sorry.
caught.
True. He is that kind of person, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, I would kill a
Orphan
courier any
just
day of
wants
the
to play
week. I'll be
heroes.
honest with you. I'm on Riverside. Would you?
True.
Would you? Where do you draw the line in killing couriers?
I don't.
That's the right answer.
Do you even
If I'm playing Nature's Prophet, you best believe I'm smoking, going into your base, dropping wards, and then sniping your couriers.
You're gonna kill your own. You're gonna kill Shagbark too.
I kill everybody.
Even
One
Shagbark.
If it's
your
the
own
damage
courier.
of 2.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't like
That's
the.
gold, dude.
I don't like how you didn't hesitate. That has
No,
to be,
why would I?
that has to be studied a little bit. If my AM main has to be studied, I think we should study your no hesitation.
I think my courier killing,
Is under
my
attack.
courier massacring is completely justified.
All right.
Radiant's middle
Bottom
tower
Also,
is under
what is
Go
attack.
back. Iceman in a lot of trouble. Does not have Stampede. Gets stunned up. Very tanky at the very least, but isn't he gonna delay the inevitable? Yuji gets another kill.
You merge with the impurity.
Yeah. First item, Crimson Guard, is not going to do anything to a Leshrac.
Clearly, they have more fears on the Life Sealer more than the Shrek.
I guess, but the Lifestealer doesn't care about the Crimson Guard damage.
But he is going
reflection,
pipe
or-
next. Small W
Okay.
there.
Would have rather have seen, to be honest, a Blade Mail, because Lesh will kill himself on the Blade Mail faster than you will die. Especially
Karak
with
mage,
double
but
bracer,
never.
but true,
Haste!
true.
I recently saw like an Earth Spirit tank like a full Skyrath. What do you call his ulti? His Skyrath ulti again. The flare.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to cut you off here. Why does Slap have an egg in him scepter?
That's what I was saying.
Why though?
I don't know. I was saying. Wait, hold
What
on.
is the point of this?
Let's meet it, right? Because I think if you know what Enchantress Abs actually does, it's either you're a freak or you're an Enchantress one trick. Alright. Little friends. Enchantress roots an enemy. All creeps, ally,
Yes.
enemy, and neutral within a radius will gain bonus movement speed and attack speed and attacks the chosen target for 6 seconds. 100%
The only time I've
bonus
ever
move
seen this
speed and
work
attack.
is with against the Wraith King.
I would assume, yeah, I guess, because of the skeletons.
Yeah, the Wraith King respawns and then the skeletons kill himself. Like they just kill him in seconds. It's the only time I've ever seen it actually like be good. Like decisively good. I don't know why you would get. Maybe it's for the root, buddy. Just play a Hex. You've already got it in your quick buy. Just play a Hex.
Anarchist
Get your
walks
shard.
into Orphan, but there's gonna be a jump in on the sideline. Stampede gonna be used. You have to be careful. RP on the two heroes. Beautiful bait there from Mad Godfather. But do they have the damage? The bite, the Crimson. Score away to his death. Orphan gets Stormhammered up from the high ground. But they're gonna be more than happy. The chase is
Uchi has the
into their own
Lifestealer.
base. Side shock. He's gonna keep pushing. He's actually gonna die. If he's not careful, he will die in the backside. They're gonna find Reaver. Ethereal form gonna be popped on the Leshrac slap. How's that Aghanim's gonna be working out for you, buddy? Narian gets that kill. And they're gonna run that Iceman triple kill in the end for King and Narian.
Because they got a triple kill.
It looked like such a good team fight for the Dire, and then it looked terrible for them, and then the Radiant just stayed a little bit too long. It was just, you know, I'm gonna give you some play lore, okay? You ready for this play lore?
Go ahead.
And chat. I have 3 rules of Dota. Rule number 1, never ever walk by ground without vision, unless we smoked. Rule number 2, if you're gonna fight Roach, don't do it blind. And rule number 3, don't dive tier 2s. And the Radiant broke all, they broke 2 of them. They fucked up their tier 3, ran without any vision, and they dove past the tier 2 tower. You know what happens to that? They lose the fight. It doesn't matter how good everything came before that, they're gonna lose the fight, so... I gotta love the plate rules. Plate, massive disapproval for breaking 2 of his rules. Tisk. Terrible.
You're welcome for the new plate approval. You should like have a sticker of you doing it.
we gotta get a sticker, dude.
New merch drop for plate.
Oh man. Yeah, no, don't do that, boys. If you're diving a tier 2 tower, stop to yourself and think, maybe this is not
audio's
right.
a little bit laggy, plate. Sorry, can you rejoin?
What?
I think that mirror. I don't know if it's on my end. I'll keep it. I'll be real.
I don't know. My Discord.
You honestly
is saying
sound
that
fine for me.
My Discord is saying I have 262 MS.
Okay, wait. I can also check mine. I have 23. Oh, hold on. Side shot.
Oh boy.
Gonna get ganked by the 4-man unit of CLM. Well, we were checking audio. Yeah, at least the directed camera got good.
So, I wonder when this Sven's gonna realize that that's not the safest place to farm.
The ward by Orphan, by the way, it's still there. It's still being a menace. Freshly planted.
Yeah, he just placed it again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, to be fair, Sven should be farming triangle and not the bottom lane.
Maybe they're gearing up for a fight. Aghanim's right away on the Magnus.
Yeah, he used it that last fight. That was a really clever play from the Magnus as well to just pop it, get 2, and then guarantee a 2-man RP. Very nicely done.
My Magnus could never.
No.
Anarchist, caught inside the Static Field, Static Storm as well. That's a very dead Ancient Apparition. Flips back onto Iceman. Buyback from the Ancient Apparition though. They want to try to keep this fight going. There's gonna be the Little Friends. Little Friends activated, but the 3-man scored 2-man RP. Oh god, the humanity! They're gonna lasso on the Lifestealer, but he's gonna turn on the rage and turn around and fight. The 3-man storm coming out for Gucci. It's an ultra kill for TNA. Cleaned up by Reaver, but Gucci, he's got his carries back. Anarchist has to get away. That's gonna be a dieback. Courier's lives do matter, Reaver.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they don't. Don't let the hype in his voice dissuade you from the reality, dude. What a friggin' RP! Holy smokes, Fludger! Just, and you know what? I love the decision from the Lifestealer. Most carries in that position, they just, oh no, I'm low. Whoa, I gotta get away, my life. No, dude, the Lifestealer battles through all of it, and he just the fact that he's standing there, he's forcing all of the Radiant to stand there and fight him. They're never gonna win that fight.
He's standing there, menacingly.
Yeah, and he's basically like an axe dude. They were basically taunted. They weren't running away from him. They weren't doing anything.
There are so many good plays in this series. I'm so annoyed.
You should be.
Which one do I pick? I'll just use them all.
Oh,
who's gonna stop me?
Who is gonna stop you?
I'm gonna put a gun to the back of your head. You're gonna tell on me, plate? I want to prove of that.
I've already. Well.
Illusion.
Maybe I will tell.
Shouldn't have approved, plate.
You can't stop me.
Can stop the approval.
What's... Also, I think the buyback from the AA was a good buyback. I know, you know, depending on the situation, but it was so early on in the fight. You want to get the AA blast in, but you also have to land your AA blast. That's another big important part of the hero. It's okay. We all get a whiff every now and then.
He gets a pass.
If the AA plus was on the lifestealer, oh no. Oh, what a bait. Did the camera catch that?
Oh, what was happening?
Oh, the Bat Rider lassoed an illusion.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, it didn't happen. It's okay, Reaver. No one saw that.
it definitely did happen. He's actually got his lasso on cooldown if you look at it.
No, but that was from last fight.
I saw it.
It was just
Oh,
time dilated
still?
for this long. Yeah.
Time dilated.
There's a phantom
The
void among
casters
us.
use time dilation. Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about it.
Do you know what old school Faceless Void ulti was? This is true, by the way. It was a global stun.
Really.
For 3 seconds, every unit besides Faceless Void got stunned.
This is like what, Dota 1? What?
This was like, yeah, this was like beta Dota. This was like way, way back.
That is... sounds like something out from the other game.
Warlock as well used to have an ability where when he died, he exploded.
There's actually a beta skill in Dota where if you died in game, Gibbon personally comes to your house and strangles you.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Did you get
That happened
strangled
to
by
me,
Gibbon?
actually.
How'd you
I
live?
did. I lived.
How'd you live?
Well, I just said I was better than him.
Nice shot, topside. Freebie.
Fells me.
Gets a kill on the Prophet, but Narion picks up the Aegis. I think I'll have that any day of the week.
Yeah, that's a good trade.
Oh! They're just gonna dive right in. Stampede, BKB away, Reaver. Alright, strongest spell in the game. Oh, Clips! Didn't get the timing. That's a 9-second BKB just to run away though.
Low key, I would have preferred Reaper die there, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of using the BKB.
He did have a buyback as well, actually.
The thing is, like, sometimes it's worth to die to preserve spells and items. I know it's a little bit awkward of a foreign concept because, like, dying is, like, the worst thing you could ever possibly do in Dota, except for the fact that that's not true. It's okay to die sometimes. It's fine.
Oh, Flunker.
Get something out of it.
Oh, they trade Blinks! The root on top of the Magnus! They're gonna get a huge lasso there. Flunker is gonna die. They're gonna trade Reaver for it, however. Fuji jumps on top of Slap. Slap has to run away from this one. Glimpse back. And a pause. Reaver's gone. Tactical pause. Who's getting glimpsed? I think the Centaur is getting glimpsed back. Not too sure. But they do lose Flunker though. RP not used. Does have a buyback at the ready. Same could be said for Reaver, but Reaver doesn't have BKB nor Lasso. And you got what you wanted there, Plate. The AA did use the AA Blast on top of the Lifestealer, but all the focus just went to the Magnus instead.
That's how it happens.
We'll break in the action. By the way, Little Friends did a lot of work there. Rooted the Magnus in place. It's basically a more expensive Atos.
I just woke up. Leave me alone.
For those of you who want to get Atos without actually buying Atos, the Enchantress and Rush Agonies. What is this? 20-second cooldown? How long is Atos actually? I don't know the cooldown of it.
Alright. Let's track with the Ghost Scepter. I did mention Ghost Scepter would be nice this game. I think this is the right idea. Going for an Aegianum Scepter next. Interesting.
Okay, that for sure
I
I
like
know you
that
can purge. You cannot purge that.
But the other thing that it does is it turns other people ethereal as well. So even if the Enchantress could purge it, it's not going to do anything because they'll also be purged, so they can't attack. There is a BKB on the Sven. I believe Enchantress does not have a BKB. It's a little bit greedy, to be honest with you. I think the Enchantress should probably have a BKB at some point. I think it's a little unfortunate actually that he doesn't.
There goes Guji. Alright, breaking the action right now, Plate. What is the win condition here now that there is God Strength in 10 seconds? No BKB Leshrac, no RP. Lifestealer does have the Aegis still. What's the game plan here if you're CLM, or sorry, MLG?
Leave. Your opponents have Aegis, you don't need to fight this. Like, yes, the Magnus is dead, but you don't have God Strength, and that's like the most important part of your Sven. He's gonna have it in 10 seconds. I'd rather just see you push lanes. Get out, get stuff out of the map. Your Centaur and Enchantress are falling a little bit behind. And the Dire are actually like really out-farming you right now. You kinda need to just sit back and give your team a little bit more space. I think people put a lot of pressure on themselves to try to always make something happen, but you gotta do it in the right ways at the right times, and this does not feel like the right time to be aggressive. This Leshrac is already a problem. Will continue to be a problem. And the only way you can really get around that is by giving your Enchantress like a BKB, for example. Centaur needs a BKB. Once you get BKBs on your cores, then you can start worrying about this stuff.
Alright, back to the ball game we go. How are they gonna play around this one? BKB onto Leshrac, think forward there on top of Orphan. Look at the damage onto Orphan. BKB activated here by Psyshock. He is just wasting his time burning the BKB. They finally take down Orphan, but in the backside, Anarian will be taking down Anarchist. That's gonna be a dive back. Guji running away. He's gonna be using the E-Blade. Glimpse back on top of Psyshock. Psyshock's in a man fight right now with a Lifestealer, but Infest inside the Sven. The God Strength is basically useless. He's gonna get popped from the inside out. Orphan rooted up from the little friends. Is he dead? Looks like he will go down despite the Sprout coming out, but it's a triple kill from Anarian. Left unchecked. In this fight, TP out. They don't have a cancel. 3 for 2 overall in that one.
And they let the Leshrac go.
Die back
Really
by the
good
way
play.
though on the Orphan.
Radiant's middle
Oh, really?
tower is under attack.
Yeah, I believe he bought back if I'm... Wait, I could be wrong. Am I fake news?
I don't think he did.
Godfather. Oh, save.
No, it was Anarchist.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, the save!
Yeah,
No,
sick,
no, the
dude.
Prophet did buy back. Yeah, there. Fight Peacock says he bought back and died. He died in the river to the Sven when he got glimpsed back. Or no, before the glimpse back. Oh no! Horn toss
no.
up, back
Oh,
into the
no,
loving
that's
arms
really
of
bad.
the team of CLM.
Oh, mega kill.
Yeah, little friends your way out of that one, punk.
That's a plate approved grab right there, Magnus. That was a good grab. And really interesting that Magnus is the one picking up the Shiva's Guard, actually. I don't mind that. Distributing the power or the itemization over to the bag. I mean, he is going to have the farming speed to get that item up. So, pretty good.
Oh! Orphan! Orphan! Oh my god!
He's super dead. He's
Yeah, he's still alive.
actually super fine.
Stampede away, they're gonna
He's
turn
super
around,
fine.
Sideshock RP clips back, but the damage coming out on top of floor! Fluker, he's dead, Reaper, he's gonna be dragging back the Lifestealer, and the AA blast on top of Fuji! He's gone! And Narian's back up! Psyshock, he's inside the tree line! Don't hit him there! Psyshock,
Oh, nice
infect him! He's dead again! Reaver, stuck around for too long! He's gonna get rammed out by Narian in the backside blink here from the Iceman! Cleans up Orphan! But Anarian left unchecked! TP out! No detection!
That's ridiculous.
Anarchist, he's gonna take the fall instead! But Slap! He pipes himself away inside the static field! This one's gonna take a little bit though. Nature's
This is
attendance
gonna take a while,
starting out.
guys. Get some popcorn.
Open wounds.
Relax.
Heal.
Come on.
Heal.
You'll
Flips
get
back.
him. You'll get him,
Battlefield.
guys.
Come on.
Come on, it's coming.
Oh, the root, the bash. The pike. He's still alive.
No, he went. No, why would you? Oh no.
Oh my
Radiant's top tower
word!
is under attack.
What a fight though, coming up from MLG. That was an Aegis fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I mean, you
That
still lose
sucks.
tier 2 and the rune, but good grief.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Well, that sucks. For the Dire, anyway. I mean, it's really good for the Radiant.
Illusion!
Oh,
This
man.
Sven is a problem. I mean, King and Arian played that fight really well. Dodging the Sven stun with his ulti, by the way, insane. I don't think that was planned. He'll tell you it was. I know, everybody knows it wasn't.
Bounty.
He is going to go for that break now on the Enchantress with the Silver Edge, and also the break for the Cleave, and the Retaliate on Centaur as well. There's a lot of good things to break in this game.
Value item pickup.
Yeah. But this Sven is doing a lot of damage. Is a really big problem. What I would have actually liked to have seen on the Lifestealer, I know it's an unconventional pick, but this game would have been really good as a Butterfly.
You could disassemble.
Evasion for... He still could buy one. Go into Butterfly plus Nullifier.
Yeah.
Yep. I would like that a lot. That would be a really good idea.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Oh, Tormentor. It goes to Guji. Ooh.
That's a good one. That's a really good chart to get. Or Splitter.
Yeah, I think
Huh?
the Shrek shard has really gone under the radar in a sense because Leshrak's kit is just way too good, right? And then
Yes.
you add in the shard where you can essentially hold high ground. Like spam that, hold high ground.
Oh my gosh, dude, my boy has the Zune Blood right. Oh, get me out, dude. What the hell, man?
Alright, Gleipnir next. Shout out when old Bloodstone gave you AoE. Good old days, good old days.
I actually kind of think they need to revert it, because Bloodstone never gets picked up anymore. That's such a dead item, actually.
You know, bring back older Bloodstone, where you can get charges on it. Oh, the Blink Fluker rooted. He's gonna step out here, but here comes the Sven. Sven walks right in. He did a PKP. RP. It's a little bit too late. The aim blast will connect. There's gonna be a lasso on top of Reaver. Fluker's gonna fall down though, and Narian's kind of around. He's been hit by the aim blast. He's walking back and forth. He doesn't know what to do. Stunted. They take down the Sven though. They're forced to tuck tail and run, Blade. Orphan's
He
dead.
couldn't infest. Orphan is super dead.
You fence me.
Gotcha.
And so is the Disruptor.
Morty, watch out!
Major friend syndrome. No one has buyback, but they don't have a spend to
Radiant's
push.
top tower is under attack.
Where's your tower damage?
It's actually kind of starting to feel a little bit like the Lifestealer is the only person really in these fights. I don't know where the Leshrac was that team fight, but maybe he like killed the
Dire's
Sven?
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that Sprout was actually... I almost forgot. The Sprout was on their team.
The Sprout was not good at all. You gotta help your Lifestealer out a little bit more. He needs some attack range, man. Get him a Monkey King staff or something. Holy smokes, that was unfortunate. But it's not over, you know? It's a good fight from the Radiant. I mean, they capitalized on the mistakes, and it does take a certain level to do that, right? They ignored the Lifestealer for the most part. Then they realized, hey, Lifestealer is both AA ulted and isolated from the team. Why don't we just kill him? And then they just click on him, and he dies.
Enchantress uses the impetus.
Yeah.
I feel like they really need this Aghanims on this Disruptor after that fight.
Yes, that would have secured it easily.
Would have been
You'll
BKB.
get it.
That would have been God's... Or did he pop God's Shot, actually? I don't know.
You know what? I don't know. And honestly, I don't know what this Aeon Disc is for. I don't think you need one. If you're positioning relatively properly, you shouldn't need an Aeon Disc. You'd probably want the eggs a little bit more. Again, just to stop the BKBs from coming out, it's incredibly useful. That's how I would have played it. I think the Glimmer is obviously really good, but...
Roshan, gonna be attempted. I don't think they know this is happening on CLM. Roshan doesn't
I don't think
let
they know
Aurora
either,
out.
but they are keeping in.
Do they want to go? Think forward, but Roshan falls
too
down.
late.
Side shot for the Aegis. Too little, too late. They were not ready for the Roshan spawn on the side of CLM, and starting to feel like we're back to having a close game. I mean, it looked like CLM had this game in the bag and they were running away with it, but now Aegis, after that fight, a couple of mistakes, 2 big mistakes, turns the game on its head.
Yeah, and that's the big problem here. Is mistakes. Simple ones too. The lifestealer not being able to hit is a big problem, and that's just what happens sometimes. So hopefully we'll see him come back, get something done, and contribute. But as of now, I mean, some of these team fights haven't been the cleanest, and they've been punishable. But the good news is Sven is a terrible Aegis carrier.
True.
Actually, really
Transformation
surprised.
heroes.
Yeah. The fact that he's so reliant on his ultimate just makes him that much more vulnerable to being the 1 life pony. Would have actually really preferred if they put it on the Enchantress, because I think the Enchantress has gotten to the point now where they're tanky enough to actually just sit in front as a pseudo melee hero and hit people in the backline, right? Like hit the Disruptor, hit the Nitrous Prophet. You can stand next to the Lifestealer and not really worry about dying because the Silver Edge isn't being purchased anymore. It's actually going to be transitioned over to a Lincoln Sphere to stop the lasso. So again, like you have this tankiness. Shiva's guard maybe for the Magnus is going to be done soon. It is done now, actually.
Aghanim's actually on the bat as well.
Oh, that's a big one. I don't know how reliable it's going to be, though. 650 units doesn't feel like a lot.
I mean, we've seen how these fights have been going, right, Blade? The
Yeah.
Magnus is essentially, rather, the Lifestealer has been investing inside the Magnus. So, assuming you can react fast enough with your Reaver, that's gonna be basically a 2-man lasso, and
Mad?
I think he should be dead? Won't use BKB. And no invisibility is invincibility. Glimpse back. Oh, nope, I may have spoken too soon. That is very dead. Lifestealer is gonna go in! I don't think Lifestealer should be in this fight! They're gonna be forcing us a huge RP coming out from Fluker! My god! The humanity! Anarian's gonna go to town, but he's getting free in from the backside! But Slap! Slap brings down Anarian, there's a buyback available! Sideshock's back in his fight! Orphan's gonna fall down! For dead! Oh my goodness, it looks so good for CLM!
You want to know why that fight doesn't go the way of the Dire? That was the basic principle I was telling you. The Lifestealer wasn't empowered. He wasn't cleaving that whole fight. I mean, it was so simple. You just empower your Lifestealer and they all die, but he wasn't. Oh no.
Yeah, he's gonna go in, Guji? He's gonna get the kill on the Reaver. Okay, that's a freebie. But now what's your backup plan? Nihilism activated, forces Psyshock away. So good clean hit and run. Getting away with murder in broad daylight.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Tier 3, under siege. They have a fortification though. Didn't get the creep wave sadly. 10 seconds left for the Disruptor. Do you have Nihilism? Nihilism up in 1 second. I think the Death Track is gonna go in! You're absolutely mental, Guji! Nihilism activated. He's gonna try to turn. He's gonna try to fight. There's gonna be another sun coming up there on top of Iceman. Disruptor now back in this fight. They can't stop it. But he essentially saves the Rax. Guji, the savior of CLM at the moment. Goodness gracious, Blade. Back and forth and back and forth.
Yep.
That's all the words you can mutter.
Yep. What are you supposed to say, dude?
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Tell me, after this game, Blade, will you be casting more
Yeah.
open divisions? Silence
This
is
is gonna
deafening.
sound this is gonna sound really cheeky, but I'm open to it. See what I did there? It's the open division.
Can we get Nope on the line? I want somebody kicked.
Oh wait, no, gamers take me off. Okay, I'm back.
This is the
All
new
right,
plate.
I did
They
it
replaced
for the
plate 1 with
bit.
plate 2.
Yeah, no, this is the Plate 2.0. Plate 1 had some serious flaws, like believing solo man RPs was viable.
Not plate 2. Magnus
No, it's no longer
Magnus
plate
empowered the
approved.
melee creep.
You'll empower the melee creep, but not your okay.
Tormentor,
Okay.
Side Shot activated God's Strength. I think he wanted to get the Torment? Or did they get the Tormentor? They didn't. But they're smoked
No,
up
they didn't.
bottom side here. This is gonna be very dangerous. Reaver!
Oh.
Oh, Flunker! Smoke pop! He's gonna get it! They're gonna get Reaver, but the Hex comes out! Versus Sven. Sven doesn't have God's Strength, by the way. He's gonna go in on the side shot. There's gonna be RP. Dynasty Storm as well. This might be the opening they're looking for. Side shot. There's no buyback. Reaver follows him in the grave. He has buyback. But the Enchantress is isolated, stunned up, and the Lifestealer is infested. Double kill for King Anarian. And that might be the nail in the coffin, the dagger in the back of,
I don't think so,
of
dude.
MLG.
You know you're no. There's a buyback on the Enchantress, and if you know anything, high ground core Enchantress is an absolute
Radiant's bottom tower is
super,
under attack.
super difficult to high ground into that. You're just
You
gonna be
haven't
able to
seen it in
pick
years.
them apart.
Fortified.
It's
to
been
go
a
back.
long time. Where's your buyback, dude? Your buyback comes back, but your buildings don't. Oh no, it's a disaster.
They're gonna give it. Oh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Ice Pack
attack.
goes in.
Bottom tower has
It hits
fallen.
on the Lifestealer. A follow-up though. Ooh, Flunker. Short.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
A little bit short. Glimpse back. Anarchist is still alive.
Barracks have fallen.
They're gonna take a clean set of racks. Bottom side. Looks like they want to try going for more here. 30 more seconds until this vent comes up. They're not buying back on any of the heroes.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Gonna back off on this one. CLM.
I guess.
Yeah, buybacks on 2 heroes though. Or actually 4 heroes except the Mag. They wanna go for Roshan. He's gonna get the fast spawn though. We're gonna get the fast spawn. Come on, Roshan.
The seeds of fortune.
It's like playing roulette right now. Oh, here we go. Roshan. Closing in. Any second now. Oh, no, you get the long
Is under
spawn.
attack.
It's the long
Okay.
spawn.
Okay. Smoke up. This is a desperado in my opinion, but
Very Desperado.
your Sven needs buy, dude.
How close is it? It's not close at all.
It's not close at all. You know, he
needs
bought
to
out
win a
for a
fight.
silver edge.
He essentially needs to win a fight here. Looking at the buyback status now.
I don't know about you, but AA is not the hero to defend ancient or super creeps.
He has exposure. He has exposure. Defendable.
Invisibility.
Yeah, he has to cast those spells though, is the problem.
It's fine. You gotta work for those last hits.
You know? Buying eggs.
Thought you weren't a believer.
I'm not, but you know, if there was ever a time.
Oh, buy Octarine Core so that you can cast more. Or Kaya.
No, those make too much sense. That's not gonna work. That's definitely not the way.
I like
Orphan, by the
game.
way, is just like Orphan is just straight up being another core in this game. Checking Roche, he's got the Aghanim set there as well as the Hurricane Pike. He's in the pit, he sees the respawn immediately.
Oh, Roshan's up. I didn't see him.
Yep.
Oh, hello there.
That takes that.
Wonder
Oh.
what the Lifestealer is going to build next after this Egg's Blessing is done. Probably go back for that Silver Edge, I would imagine, is what he's thinking about.
That would be the correct play.
Yeah.
What would it be?
That would be,
correct?
well, that would be good, I think. There are definitely some angles.
Well, nonetheless, Roshan falls down. Aegis will be going back to the pocket of Venerian. There's a refresher as well, going into the pocket of the Shrek. Keso. Guys, Keso. Alright, goes to the Disruptor. You know, you would be surprised last season. I think I could count the amount of times on one hand of how many cheeses were left inside Roche Pit.
Yeah?
How
many were there?
If I were to have a nickel for every time a cheese would be left inside Roche Pit last season, I'd have 2 nickels. Which is strange, but it's weird that it happened twice.
It is weird that it happened twice.
I think I actually have one of them on my VOD, if I'm not mistaken. It's been quite some time.
If I had a nickel for every time that Shaman denied Roshan with a Serpent Ward, I'd have 1 nickel.
It only happened once, but hey, I have a nickel.
It is weird. It is weird that I have 1 nickel.
At least it's a nickel. Upside.
Yep.
Man, this AA is a menace. He's ice blasted these CLM twice when they're taking objectives, and now they're scared to take Tormentor, and Aeondis gets popped. Huh. Okay.
Interesting.
Game changer. I'm not gonna lie to you. That might bite them back. Moving forward.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's fine.
There might be a universe where, you know, Sven waltzes in.
There's always that universe.
Wait,
There's
cheese.
always...
Why did I cheese? Another ice blast. Darren has to be careful. Okay, he infests. Somebody cheese over there. Is that on purpose? I sure hope it was. So no cheese for this next fight. By the way, Plate, let's look at the buyback status. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Which one?
The buyback status on do tell me who. Oh, block of. Wait, they had block of cheese. Wow, that is probably. I think that's the first time I've seen block of cheese purchase, or rather eaten. But everyone in this game has buyback Plate, is what I'm trying to say. Might get exciting in just a moment.
It might. It's close.
Atos, Raptor! You're not supposed to be there! Oh, the score back! We're gonna find the ancient operation, but he does have a buyback. He's gonna use it instantly. Sideshock is gonna be going in. He's gonna use the E-Blade on top of him. RP whip!
Oh no!
RP whip! Orphan, he's gonna get cleaved. Oh, the bad Godfather is gone! Sonic Storm! Looks like they're gonna take the first life of the Lifestealer first. Score away. Another RP, but the solo one. It's onto the Sven. Sven, he's kited around. He has a buyback, but he won't have God Strength when he does come back alive. Invisibility! Come on, guys! Where's the detection? Centaur still alive back there. Stuns coming out. They're gonna disengage off of that. It was only a buyback on the AA. Cantress. Enchantress! Magnus! Gonna get caught and dead! What is happening? I think he can TP out. He's not TPing. Oh no, they have a lasso in 5. Buyback from the Disruptor. He's gonna infest inside. Gucci is gonna try to help out his carry, but he's gonna get turned on by Iceman. Evening's gonna be activated. Looks like Reaper's gonna fall out of the backline. Does have a buyback at the very least, but Knife Stealer left all alone. Does have a big Lotus. He's gonna try to man fight Span going on top of the Sven. Sven does not have a God Sven for 15 more seconds. And Narian forced to run back. Meanwhile, elsewhere, the Disco Pony, he's wreaking havoc! Static Storm! On top of the Sven, he's gonna walk out! Slap falls down! There's a buyback. Buyback coming out now from the Magnus. Iceman, left isolated. Looks like they're gonna sell Iceman. Oh, Sven! He's gonna go in! But they take down the Centaur anyways, and the Sven follows him into the grave! Big mistake there from the Sven! Honor Kiss! Follows them into the grave!
Wubba lubba dub dub!
And your spark.
Die back
Hey,
on
you remember
him!
the whole? You remember the whole thing about Roche fight without
Is under attack.
a vision?
Is far from over.
Guess what happened?
Structures are
I'm
fortified.
telling you, dude. I'm a prophet. I am a literal prophet of Dota 2. People don't. The old man, this plate guy, he's memeing. He's a big old memer. Doesn't know what he's talking about. He's clowning on this mid Enchantress this whole game. Solo RPs on Magnus for what purpose?
Matriarch with prize.
I'm telling you, dude, I know what's up, man.
Radiant's courier
I've
has
seen
been
this all before.
killed.
The story has been told 1,000 times. The prophecy never fails.
It's like the crazy old man down the street who's always...
I'm just trying to get people to listen to me. They need to understand.
He would work really well in the in the BC times.
Oh man, and people are just buying. Now you have no buybacks anymore. You're starting to die on everybody.
Alex Arm, Sven,
This growth is
2-man
insane.
RP. That's gonna be over.
Oh, own it.
Die back on
Yeah,
1,
that'll
die back
game.
on 2. And that should be game there.
That should be game.
Jump in. Looks like can they even get the kill onto the Shrap? No, they cannot. Reaver, he walks
it's
back
game.
in, but yeah, they call it. Sideshock calls it. It's over. GG gonna be called. CLM making a series 1-1, but that's gonna wrap things up in the best of 2. What a game! What a series!
What did you expect?
Good grief! I love Open Division. Okay. By the way,
yeah.
before we move on, this is a PSA to every league in Phoenix. If you don't give me content like this, I will retire next season. This is not a threat. This is a promise. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe get some interviews going on here. But yeah, walk us through the game a little bit, Plate. what apart from your prophecies, what just happened?
I'm just so. Again, the big thing about this game is that the Enchantress got countered. I mean, to be fair, Enchantress had a good game, but you know, the big thing that you want to think about is how do you enable your Sven to hit people, right? That's the big question, because when Psyshock was sitting there hitting the Lifestealer, hitting the Orphan, hitting the Orphan is a crazy sentence. Hitting the Leshrac, he was able to get kills and do well. He has 12 kills, but the 14 deaths. You don't have any sort of defensive supports or any ways that the supports can really help you out. There was the one Glimmer Cape at the very end of the game, which obviously contributed to him surviving one of those instances, but the offlaners, I think, really made a big difference this game. I think Flunker had a phenomenal game. And the problem with Centaur is that you're kind of just a body. And unless you can make yourself useful, you know, you build all these ores, you try to keep your team alive. There were a few times when there was like that RP in behind the tier 2 tower in mid, pops the Crimson Guard, pops the pipe, nobody can die. But then MLG just go in a little bit too far, right? So I think really if MLG are going to look back at the series, both game 1 and game 2, and think to themselves, hey, what can we do to improve? Hold your horses sometimes, guys. You don't have to dive like that. you can just relax. Sometimes, and also, by the way, give your support some love, dude. You cannot be level 4 at 13 minutes. It is irreprehensible behavior to abuse people like that,
Hold on.
let
Sorry
alone
to
your
cut
own
you off there a little
teammates.
bit late. Let's move over to the general VC so that we can interview some people.
Okay.
Hopefully they're gonna join. Oh, there it is. All right,
Hello.
hello,
Hello.
Anarchist. We're gonna be interviewing Anarchist. So, Anarchist, can you introduce yourself real quick for the people on Twitch?
So I'm the captain of Minor League Gamers, and yeah, pretty much I play hard support both games. Yep, that's about it from me.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions, and we're gonna let you go afterwards. But that was a crazy series to say the least. I mean, game number one, you guys quote unquote stomped them, but all throughout, this was really big on team fighting. Can you tell me
Yeah.
how you guys as a team really kept your cool in most of the fights?
Um, the thing is, we knew what was coming, like from them, like their strategy was Magnus RP into like less alt, like it's pretty like deadly combo. We knew that, and we still went for something single target heroes and stuff. Um, we wanted to spread out the fights pretty much. Like we tried to keep our comms clear and stuff. We just wanted to spread out and take out each one of them at a time. But yeah, sometimes yeah, their positioning was really good. I have to give it to them. Like they were positioning really well, and with the disruptor glimpse, it was kind of annoying us. And yeah, like um on top of it, I think our draft was like a bit trying to play early, but we couldn't hit the timing, so I think we kind of missed that opportunity to exploit. But yeah, props to them. Like in the second game, like they played really well.
You have anything you want to ask, Plate?
Anarchist, how
Yep.
hard is it for you to ask your team to give you experience?
Uh, no, we were talking about it. Like I was getting like really low level, so I was saying like, yeah, guys, I'm really low level, so can I have the meat and stuff? But I still had a thing in mind. Like I had to stack for my Sven, like my carry. Like Sven is my like win condition right now, so I just need him to get as fat as he can. But yeah, in the end, like I had to sacrifice a bit of my game to make my Sven get his items quicker than Lifestealer because, as you know, Lifestealer is kind of slow farmer, whereas Finn is kind of like god at farming. So I was just trying to make my Sven hit the timing faster than the Lifestealer so we can take quick fights and maybe try to end the game by minute 40. But yeah, like I had to sacrifice that like in the early game for the um, Sven, and also we their nature's prophet was really sneaky and took the two wisdom runes that kind of sabotaged my game as well. I think in the early game. Yeah, that was the sad part about it because we are losing the wisdom runes, and yeah.
One last. I have last two questions before I let you go. What?
Yep.
Why did you guys pick Enchantress? Is Enchantress mid like a specialty? Is it something that we should take notice of? Like, what's up with that Enchantress mid?
Um, Actually, those who know Slap, like our mid laner Slap, he plays some unorthodox heroes, like
We can
as you
tell.
saw, like Dazzle in the first game. Yeah, so he likes to go some unorthodox mix, and that's why our draft sometimes looks like it doesn't make any sense even, but still, like he's really good with the heroes. So we just whatever he tells, like yeah, maybe I want to go this or that hero, we just trust him because at the end of the day we are having fun, and yeah, that's about it.
All right. So moving forward, this is the last question for me. Any other team that you're excited to fight in the coming weeks?
Actually we have three teams, like totally three teams in our division, I think. And yeah, all of these teams actually we faced in other leagues as well, like even Courier Lives matters. Like we also faced them in another league, so we are kind of familiar with each other. So it's always fun to play against them because there's when you play in different leagues together, there builds up rivalry and stuff. So yeah.
All right. Thank you for that interview. That is Anarchist from MLG, and let's move on to the next one. So hello there, King.
Hello, hello, hello.
All right, can you do me one favor? Can you introduce yourself because I might have been butchering the pronunciation of your second half of your name.
It's King Anarion.
Okay, I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
You're kind of almost close. You were close.
I was close. I was close. First time reading.
Very
But
close.
anyways, yep, this is King and Arian from, if I'm not mistaken, Courier's Lives Matter. So, game number 1, it was a little bit rough watching you guys play, but you did bring it back a little bit. But game number 2 was, I would say, you guys really surprised me personally, and maybe you surprised Plate. I'm not sure. Plate,
I
were you
wasn't surprised. I knew these guys were great the whole time.
Sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's sarcastic, by the way.
But yeah, going into game number 2, I think that was a 15-minute game. How were you guys able to keep your cool in the 15 minutes and somehow able to pull that one out?
Look, I think we've all played a lot, and we've played those kind of games. We played those kind of games in other leagues. We played together in Battle Cup and in ranked regularly. So we've had that experience, and we know how these guys play. We know, that they are one mistake and the game's over. They've done that to us before. So yeah, we just kind of focus on small objectives. We take a small fight. If we win it, we take as much as we can without overextending. And if we take a bad fight, we get out. There are a few times where they took that Aegis on the Sven, and we were quite close. We were all just like, go, run, get away, run, get away. So I think it's just concentrating on taking what you can from the map at each moment.
All right. Anything you want to ask?
24. Dude, what? 15, 4 or 24? What was your score that friggin' game? Holy smokes, dude! I'm trying to find it. Yours.
It's 20,
the number is too
20
big.
and 20 something.
24 and 16. My guy, so the role that you play is called carry, and I feel like you played the role game 2 phenomenally. Game 1 was a little bit tougher, of course. The Wraith
It was a
King
mess, yes.
pick. The Wraith King pick, I questioned from day one. I'm curious. Is like the strength melee carry, is that your style of carry, or are you just allergic to anything that might have less than 3,000 HP?
Again, it just depends on the game. I mean, Lifestealer is a comfort pick.
Yeah.
I've played some obscene amount of games on Lifestealer since the Dota 1 days.
Yeah.
But look, I played Gyro and Drow, and Orphan and I have experimented with, combos with Clockwork. So the Drow Clockwork can be a bit gross.
Yeah, it is very disgusting.
The Weaver Clockwork has also has allowed us to climb some MMR. We had I think a 10-win streak on that at one point. So yeah, I'm quite happy to play ranged agi carries or melee agi carries. It's just in this case the Lifestealer felt like the right pick.
All right. With that being said, one last question before we let you go. Again, I am double checking the list right now. Apparently, I combined Australia and SCA Open together. So moving forward, who are you excited to keep on fighting these guys again and again? I heard that you guys were essentially rivals, but you still looking forward to these matches?
Yeah, playing against MLG is always a lot of fun. We were talking a bit at the end of the game. I'm never going to let Slap play Brood. I have played against that in ranked, and I never want to play against it again. I have nightmares about spiders. But yeah, the bad guys too. They're great guys. We'll scrim against them and have a lot of fun. Sometimes it's a game like that. Sometimes it's like game 1 and it's an absolute stomp. It just depends on the gamesmanship. I think in the draft is such a big part of the game, right? and you're getting people's heads. I shouldn't have picked the Oracle first. I got a bit of shit for that. And then allowing the silencer through as well. We know MLG liked the silencer. It's in my drafting notes, and I just didn't read them before I drafted. So, yeah.
All right, props to you two guys. You guys have honestly set the bar for main division or sorry, not main, open division, and you set the bar for literally any other division from now on from me. Props to you guys. Right? It's gonna be fun, but I think that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you for supporting the stream in Phoenix. Plate, anything you want to say before we go?
Thanks for the opportunity as well, because it's a good league. We have heard about it, and it's my first time getting into the Phoenix League. So yeah, pretty excited about it.
All right, I think great to hear. Plate, you there, buddy?
I am here, and I am so excited that I was able to come here and cast and watch these two idiots play Dota with their idiot friends.
Yep.
Holy smokes. I hit Immortal for the first time last week. I'm so glad I don't have to play Archon again. I'm so glad.
Oh, congratulations to you, Plate. But with that being said,
thank you.
Good night,
Congrats
everyone.
To these guys.
Congrats.
Good night.